Gio, what hat is that?
What's that?
What hat is that?
Oh, come on, guy.
I can't see.
Come on, guy.
Oh, my God.
Jeez, blind man.
What?
What's that say?
Indiana fever.
Oh, is that what it is? A fever hat?
Yeah.
It's so far away.
Oh.
Not really.
I mean, I can see it from here. I'm further. I feel like.
When was the last time your eyes checked?
No, I'm due.
Yeah.
I'm due for my yearly check. And can I tell you what Dr. Calta,
right?
I think I'm having a stroke.
Self-diagnosed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My right eye droops a little lower than my left eye.
Okay.
And it's impeding my vision a little bit.
Could be Bell's palsy.
I mean, yeah. That's I thought, or I had a stroke.
Well, a
Yeah.
stroke, I think you would have
You
more
usually
effects
know.
than just the face thing. Where Bell's palsy, that would just be the face. Stroke, you're having the tingling in the heart and the,
Yeah. Not having anything.
What they do say, though, about your eyes is whenever they give you glasses, make sure you don't wear them.
I wear. It's so funny is that at night I wear my glasses. Like when I'm on my phone, I sit there with my glasses on because I only need them really to look at stuff up close.
Apparently within 8 feet also.
You could read that?
Yeah.
See the
Indiana fever.
I
Fever
don't.
real
You
big.
see Indiana?
Indiana up top
I
and
see
yellow.
fever now,
Yeah.
Indiana Jones.
but it's the same color as the Bucks and
No.
like it's red.
There's red in there.
Yeah, it's red and white and black. So
It's not black.
It looked like it could say Tampa Bay at the top, and then where it says fever, it could have said something else.
Right.
Then I thought that F might be an S, and it might be a Seminoles hat, and I couldn't really. But now I see.
Yeah,
fever.
no. Fever, supporting my sweet CC.
Yeah. Oh, I get it. I get it. I
It's
just
yellow, red, and blue and white.
You see yellow?
Yeah, the Indiana is in yellow. Up
Yeah.
top. Above fever.
Put your head down a little. I mean, that looks white from here.
It's not. It's
No, I
yellow.
believe you.
And
So
the
now
hat,
I'm blind and colorblind.
yeah, and the
Yeah.
hat is blue, not black.
Oh, I have no chance at that.
Yeah.
No chance at that
Wow.
whatsoever.
Wow.
Wearing my Red Bucks hat today.
Yeah.
All right.
Wearing your blue and red Seminoles hat.
Yeah.
You guys want to know why I dress so bad?
Yeah.
I don't know
Man,
what color
maybe
everything is.
you need to go in and get checked out.
Listen, last year I went to the eye doctor, and he said, "Fine." He's like, "You're a little bit nearsighted or far, whatever the one is that you can't see up close."
Yeah.
And he's like, "But that's typical with age," and he's like, "You're fine." So
You don't look like you've had a stroke.
I think you need a new eye doctor then.
Yeah. Maybe have your eye doctor's eyes checked.
wow, we're off to a great start today.
Huh?
Nothing makes a guy get out of bed knowing that 5 other people will just yell at him.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
never raised my voice.
No,
Get it.
I'm just-
berate him.
I'm just shocked that you can't see that.
Yeah.
Oh, now I see it loud and
Oh,
clear.
man.
Now that I
Now
know
you
what
got
it
it.
says.
Yeah.
It's all coming to
Indiana
focus.
fever.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
I know the fact that it's attached to my face and head makes it difficult.
I enjoy
To
your
look at.
face.
Yeah.
Like most of the ladies on the show, I think you're adorable.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. I see the yellow now, too.
Mm.
All right.
It's all coming clear now.
Maybe I have a certain kind of sight that just takes a little while to settle in.
You gotta warm up.
Yeah.
You just woke
Yeah.
up.
All
Yeah.
right.
It's true.
Indigo Fevish.
Love them too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite.
Anyway, welcome to the show. How's everybody doing today?
Good.
Other than the fact that some people are going blind and having a stroke.
Yeah.
We're pretty good.
Pretty good.
I did not want to get up this morning. I
No.
was very comfortable having dreams I won't tell you about.
Thank you.
Just rolling around, just feeling good.
One day we're just gonna run the microphone up to your bedside and you'll just lay there and do
Yeah.
the show.
Like John and Yoko used to do.
Yeah.
Live broadcast live from the bed.
Pretty much.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm pretty good at getting up in the morning. Sometimes I'm just so comfortable and I enjoy. Like last night, I got up to pee, and I was like, man, exhausted, and this is going to be a rough day. It was only 12 o'clock. It's wonderful. I had a whole night ahead of me.
That is the best feeling.
Yeah. And Bobby was yelling at me last night for going to bed so early. I go, you don't have to get up at 5 o'clock. You don't get up at 5 o'clock. I've been to your house. You get up at 5:25, walk downstairs, go. And I go. My alarm goes off.
He's not wrong.
Yeah.
My alarm goes off at 5 o'clock. I'm awake. I'm up. You know what I mean? I'm up, and whether I get out of bed right away, but I'm awake at 5 o'clock, and then I get up and brush my teeth and do my stuff and get dressed and saunter downstairs and sashay into the kitchen, get something to eat, and come in here.
Why is he upset that you're going to bed early? Did you have something planned with him or?
Date night?
Not
Yeah.
upset. He was maybe more surprised.
Right.
And he was like, dude, 8 o'clock. You going to bed at 8 o'clock? I was like, all right.
He wants more phone time with his buddy.
Yeah, maybe that was it. Yesterday, I yelled at him and I accused him of being so aggressive the way he says hello.
Yeah.
He goes, hello.
Oh.
I go, why? Why? Right out of the gate. And he's like, what? I go, why are you so aggressive? He's like, I'm not. I was happy to talk to you. I go, oh, I'm sorry. I feel bad now. I feel
Man,
bad.
you guys are high maintenance
Well,
to each other.
I had just left Pete's house and talked to Bobby. They are two different best friends.
Yeah.
And I was looking at Pete. We might have to change the Pete face hashtag to Wispy.
Oh no.
He is wispy. Pete looks like a fat dandelion. he's one away from being bald.
He better not sneeze.
No,
If he sneezes,
oh
it's
my
over.
God! If he gives a big crack at you, it's all flying out of his head, man.
He's from the Windy City. Don't go
Yeah.
back.
Oh, yeah.
Don't go home.
Can't go to Chicago. Sweet home, Chicago. Stay away.
I was in this driveway in my car, and he was standing next to my car, and we were talking, and I was just looking at it. I was like, wispy.
Do you say anything or no?
No, I
You
mean,
just
it's-
wait until you get on 100,000 watts.
Yeah,
Number one morning show.
yeah.
Bad friend.
No, I've said to him before. I said you should just shave it all. But the truth is wispy as it is, it looks fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he looks like he has hair. It doesn't. He's not at the point where you're like he'd be better off to shave it. He
I don't
just
know.
looks like he's got wispy hair. Well, I mean, you know, you may have a different opinion.
Wispy's not good.
No, it's never a compliment.
Yeah, there's not a good wispy.
Oh man, you look fantastic. Your hair's all wispy. You know what I mean? Like that's never never a thing. Man, you look great. Your eyes are drooping.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if I shave my head bald, my head would look like a Shar-Pei. Like I feel like it'd be all wrinkly and dented and all that. And Pete, I feel like it would be perfectly round. It would be smooth and round.
You're basically bald now, though.
All right. I mean,
Don't take this the wrong way. Like,
I mean, it's pretty high up there.
yeah, the hair's not really covering much.
You got about a little less than half left.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm telling you right now, the key is my wife.
Yeah.
The day my wife looks at me and says, shave it, I'll shave it.
But like your hair is so short anyways, you keep it that way that
Yeah.
you're not hiding the shape of your head underneath
Right.
like a big
Much
dome.
like
Right.
the T-shirt in the pool isn't hiding.
No, nobody knows.
Yeah.
Nobody
No.
knows in a t-shirt. They have no idea.
I can't tell. That guy
Yeah.
is he in good
Yeah.
shape?
He looks like he's sexy, right?
Yeah.
That's something going
like
on
a lot
there.
of people I don't think would even notice if you shaved your head.
It's funny you say that, Galvin. I was thinking about that yesterday. What is the purpose of that? Of wearing the shirt in the pool? You're not
I
fooling
don't know.
anyone.
That's what I said. That's
You're
what I
not
said to you.
fooling anyone.
Yeah.
Nobody cares. They already know you're fat. Just
So-
be fat and shirtless.
Yeah.
Guys who wear shirts in pools, Mike and Gio, why do you do it?
Yeah. It was an inner struggle I was having yesterday,
Same.
Carmen.
I mean, it's a lot like if you were to get a.
like I think it's ridiculous that you do it.
No.
You're not fat.
okay.
well,
Thank you.
You're
No.
not fat. You
I'm
don't
sorry,
have
Joe?
man boobs.
Joe?
Yeah, I have a big gut and I have man boobs.
Yeah, but big gut is not fat. That's just a gut.
Just because you have a bigger gut doesn't mean I don't have a
All right,
gut.
let's not get offensive.
I'm
no.
just saying, like it's all relative,
Right,
you know.
right.
Having a T-shirt on in a pool for a guy is like picking up a branch and trying to hide behind it. As you know, you're walking.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like we see you.
Yeah, no, not only that, not only do you see it, you get out of the water and it sticks to you wet and accentuates
Looks
every
worse, yeah.
wrinkle you have.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'll be wearing it. I'll be wearing it in the pool.
The
And
comfort
as
level
night swimmer comes to the beach
Is
bash.
the comfort level's all for me for some reason.
Right.
It's not-
We know we're not hiding anything. And
Yeah.
yet still,
I don't know.
You should do what Pete does. Pete doesn't wear a shirt.
no.
Pete does.
Pete's like, you get what you get.
He does old school boxer. Doesn't want to be hit below the belt and pulls him way up high.
That's
Yeah.
true. He does go up to the belly button.
Oh, he goes up
He goes
just
with the
below
nipple.
his chest.
Yeah.
Riding high.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know, man. I don't know what the right thing to do is. I
Let's
feel
try it. At the
Carmen,
beach
I'll,
bash.
I'll tell you what. I feel like I'm doing it for you.
For
Like,
me.
yeah, so you don't have to stare at it.
I will tell you, at my fattest, I never wore a shirt in the pool. I took my shirt off, and in my head, I go, "You know I'm fat. I know I'm
Yeah.
fat. Here it comes."
You know
what
what
I
get
mean?
it over with.
I used to be in the pool with fatter people and still wear the shirt.
Mm.
And it's weird. I don't know. It's so weird because I'm so confident, even being realistic, and knowing I don't really care what other people think, but I guess I kind of do.
It's just a comfort thing for me. I
Yeah,
don't know.
comfort because let's go back. I was gonna say I don't care what other people think. but yet I do. But then I don't. Like I still know it looks bad, and I don't care.
I see other fat guys that just take their shirt off and they don't care.
And I'm jealous of them.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, he doesn't care.
Like Pete.
Yeah,
Pete doesn't care. He's like, and girls love Pete. He's a fat sultan
That's
with wispy hair.
wispy.
because no one cares. You're not hiding it. 1, 2. There's other fat people, not just you.
I don't like the way you say it. You emphasize
It's-
the F like a hard
The
R.
majority of people are fat. Like,
Yeah,
Right.
but also I feel like it draws more attention to you with the
Right.
shirt on.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Who's he think he's fooling is what I think.
oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah. The worst part about being a fat guy with a wet shirt on is getting out of the water.
Yep.
Because that's just sticking to you like a second layer of skin.
And what do you do? Black T-shirt,
Of
white
course.
T-shirt?
No,
Oh, you
white.
get
Oh,
What are you
yeah.
trying to sex it up?
What are you trying to win a bar tab in the 80s?
I haven't owned a white shirt in 30 years.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I just thought white might be more
Listen-
appropriate in the water.
By the way,
all.
that's why I love every promotional T-shirt. Everything is always the white
Yeah.
T-shirt. The cruise T-shirt's a white T-shirt. But you did get the Two Bears 5K white T-shirt. We all complained. I wore it. Not bad.
Oh, good.
Not bad.
Oh, good.
Yeah, because it was a tank top and it was loose fitting. I feel like white T-shirts. It doesn't matter how big they are; they're never loose fitting.
No.
They show everything.
They're clingy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
why
think-
they're cheap.
I think a girl in a white t-shirt is cute.
Oh.
Yeah. Not,
Yeah,
a, fat,
If she
not, a,
was
not a
shape-
fat one.
Yeah.
That's true.
Nah.
That's true. Oh, man.
I'm
Do
just-
fat girls wear t-shirts in the pool? Kind of.
Some, I'm sure.
You know what
They
they should
wear
make?
a one piece.
They should make a one-piece bathing suit for men. That's the way to go. Like the old school in the 20s with the stripes on it.
Yeah.
I mean, really, the 20s were prime fat years. Think
Yeah.
about it. You had the one-piece bathing suit for the guy. You had the straw barbershop
Yep,
hat
hat,
that
yeah.
covered wispy. You know?
And the thing was, if you were fat in the 20s, it was a sign of wealth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was girls liked it. That's why Fatty Arbuckle got so much ass.
By the way, the guy Fatty Arbuckle, look how fat he is. I wonder how fat he actually was.
280.
If that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
230.
He was probably like 5'10", like 208 pounds or something.
You ever see that Instagram account? It was like shocking pictures from history that'll amaze you, and they'll show like these are the pyramids before the weather damage or whatever, and then they show a guy and they go, "This was the fattest guy in the circus. People paid to see him, and he was like 230 pounds."
So I Googled it. Fatty Arbuckle. How much do you think he weighed?
I'm gonna say
250.
like 205.
Gio, do
Yeah.
you even know?
210.
230.
266.
Ah, I was
How
close.
tall do we know?
Let me see.
Yeah.
Probably
that-
5'8".
I just thought of it was sad.
5'10.
Oh, yeah.
5'10", 266 is fat, but it's not like in
That's
today's
like normal
standards.
today.
Exactly.
I just
Yeah.
thought of something really sad.
What's that?
It's something that I knew, but now I'm going to say it out loud, and it's sad. I'm fatter than Fatty Arbuckle.
Yeah.
You'd give anything to be his weight right now.
I would love to be as skinny
Yeah.
as Fatty Arbuckle was.
Same.
So skinny he had fat in his name.
Also,
Oh,
could
Jesus.
you imagine them talking to him? All right, Roscoe, we're going to put you in pictures. We're changing your name to Fatty Arbuckle. Come on. I have to be Fatty.
Yeah.
I can't be Roscoe Arbuckle. No, it's Fatty.
Yeah.
Now get in there.
Yeah. Look at the what are the other fat and skinny guy? What are they called?
Laurel and Hardy?
Laurel and Hardy. Look at the success. Everybody loves the fat one.
Right,
you
yeah,
know?
Yeah.
What about Abbott and Costello?
Abbott
The
and
fat
Costello.
one's the good one.
By the way, Abbott and Costello, not that fat either. You know?
Nah, he was short. He was short and chubby.
Yeah. He was
Fatty
chubby.
Arbuckle had Fatty in his name.
Yeah.
Oh man, I bet Fatty Arbuckle had one of them one-piece bathing suits with stripes on it.
Sure.
Stripes going the wrong
Was
way
it-
too.
Carmen, does it say anything in there? Did he murder somebody or what was his deal?
He used an item as a dildo, if you will,
Oh.
and I believe the girl was underage and killed her.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
What?
Fatty,
Yeah.
slow
that's,
down.
That's what I think the story is.
Oh.
Either that or I had a really weird dream. Yeah, I believe Fatty Arbuckle tried to molest a girl with an object, and it broke and killed her or something along those lines.
I don't know. It came up something about acid.
And he looks fat.
Let's see. The death of actress Virginia Rappy.
He used to
Looks like
use
it's-
his wait to overpower innocent girls.
Yeah,
He
that
was,
works. That works fantastic.
Charged with
Carmen.
first-degree murder, later to manslaughter related to injuries and subsequent death from I don't know,
Paranormal.
paranitis? I don't even know what that word is.
Yeah.
He became a major scandal, fueled by sensation. Da 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 da.
Yeah, he was a real nasty.
Yeah.
Murder, sexual perversion.
Yeah.
Yeah. He uses lay on chicks.
That word that I could not say is a redness and swelling, inflammation of the lining of your belly or abdomen.
Yeah, because I think he went up in there.
Oh.
Yeah. Fatty. Not a good guy. No.
Was there a sandwich, a fatty Arbuckle or something?
I don't know.
Sounds delicious.
All right.
Let me get the
Appropriate.
fatty Arbuckle with extra cheese.
I mean,
Yeah.
you don't want to eat something that's got fatty in it. You don't
Salty.
know. Yeah. What's the outcome going to be? Oh, it's called the fatty.
I've been to Fat Burger before.
Yeah. Way out west.
Pretty good, yeah.
Of course you have.
I don't like any of those places.
It was all right.
In-N-Out Burger
No,
is
Fat
nothing to
Burger's
me.
Good.
Yeah, Fat Burger, In-N-Out Burger, they're all the
Yeah,
same. They're all
exactly.
burgers.
In-N-Out Burger, very overrated, I thought.
I'll take a.
Once I finally had it.
Same.
I'll eat a Whopper.
Yeah.
There is a place in Destin called Tops Burgers, and it is a tiny little place, and it has drive-through on either side, and they come out and take your order as you're going through. You know what I mean? So they're just banging it out. And if you look inside, you can see they have burgers stacked up, and they have bacon stacked up
Yeah, they're
where
ready
they're
to go.
putting the stuff on. But you get a burger, and if you don't eat it within 3 minutes, it'll melt through the bag. Like there's so much.
Yeah.
No, but it's
Yeah.
so good, Carmen. It is so good. It's ridiculous.
It's weird. I'm not. I might be your anti-hero. I'm not a burger guy. I don't really like. But how many years people have been telling me to go to El Caps, and we worked right down the street from it. And I've never been there once. I just don't like burgers.
Good.
I'm not a
Oh,
burger guy.
Cheers.
I love a good burger.
I mean,
Sure,
why-
and I don't wear a shirt in the pool. Come on,
Right.
Fatty Arbuckle.
All right.
Just acknowledge
How
it.
do you even say you're not a burger guy?
I can't even.
Right.
I can't think of the last time I had a burger.
Oh,
Okay,
Right.
when-
He's right, Carmen. He's not a burger guy.
Yeah.
He's
burger
the
guy.
burger guy.
Right.
Exactly.
I don't even know where this came from.
First off, Gio, how many burgers did you eat when we were in New Orleans? How many Crystal burgers?
Oh yeah.
Every single night. And then on the way home, we stopped at McDonald's. What did you get? The Angel Reese burger. I rest my case.
Yeah.
Carmen,
That was
Yes.
vacation.
guess what we had for dinner last night?
What?
Taco Bell.
Oh,
Yeah, baby, we're back.
Come on.
Guess what this guy had for dinner?
What?
Grilled chicken that I made myself on the grill.
Nice.
No Taco Bell.
That's
Good
tough.
for you.
I know it. It wasn't
Yeah.
that tough. It's when you have food prepared, it's really not that tough. I came downstairs and I looked in the kitchen and they all stopped like I caught them committing a murder. They were all eating Taco Bell and I go, "You son of a bitches!" And Amanda goes, "I thought you were sleeping." And Joey went to Taco Bell, so I told him to get us Taco Bell, but I didn't know you didn't want to eat Taco Bell. I go, "I don't want to eat Taco Bell," and I just grabbed chicken, seasoned it up, went out to the grill like a sad little fat kid,
Yeah.
cooked my own chicken.
Angrily
see-
ate healthy chicken.
Yep.
Yeah. But see, the thing is if you really wanted to, you could eat Taco
No,
Bell.
no. It's a slippery slope.
You can find ways around it.
Yeah, I know. Once I eat one thing, I was very. I got chicken thighs and some sausage that I made for the week. I just seasoned it up and grilled it, and that was it. I know what I'm eating.
Yeah.
I know what's on it, and I also did not make my hands swell up after I ate it, and I did not feel like I had a poop, but it was a bowling ball was stuck in my gut. I feel fine.
That really is the way to go. And I'm to the age now. I don't know if this is an age thing or just because it's me, but the more I cook, the more I do not like going out to eat. I like my food better than restaurants' food.
Yeah, I don't feel that way. I would go out to eat every night if I could, but I don't.
I hate doing dishes, so I do use paper plates
Dude,
a lot more.
I don't eat. We use nothing but paper plates in this house. Like whenever I take a picture of like a steak or something, maybe I got a prime butcher and I put it on Instagram. Everybody's like, "Oh, you use paper plates?" Yes. I don't know what we have a full closet of dishes that I don't care if we ever use them ever again. You paper plate, use it, throw it away.
Right.
Nobody's doing dishes. Nobody's sitting there trying to be fancy on china. It just doesn't make sense to me. You eat it and throw it away.
Yeah. I mean, there's some things that because I do like making bowls.
Yeah,
Like,
well, yeah. I mean,
you
we
know-
have paper bowls too.
Oh, so yeah, we don't go that far.
Yeah.
But for the most part, yeah, it's just if I make a sandwich, we would run out of plates. if I used a plate every time I ate or
Right.
every time Chad ate. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right,
Like
right.
we would be running our dishwasher twice a day.
Yeah.
So to me, it's like really only dinner or nice meals I'll put in.
We also have plastic utensils.
Yeah.
We have like a little crate in the kitchen that's got the paper plates on it and the plastic utensils, and I would eat off of those every time. Plastic fork and paper dishes. That's all I need.
Yeah, I at least try and eat off of our silverware.
Mm.
But I went to Target, like I got our silverware at Target and I bought like 3 packages of them.
Yeah, so,
So
you
we could
keep
have
going through them.
Well, so we had extra because again, we would run out in a day.
Mhm.
And I hate doing dishes. That is my one thing that I like despise doing. When Chad doesn't do it, I really like curse him out.
Yeah, well,
You ever
For
just
that.
use the same thing over and over again? Like
Yes.
whenever I drink tea, I have a certain mug that I use, and I just rinse it out and put it back in the
Yep.
cabinet. Like in my cabinet, I have my cabinet with my tea and my honey and this, that, whatever. I used to do that whenever I lived alone, and I learned it from Jerry Seinfeld. I would just put a bowl with a spoon in
Spoon
it
in it,
and put it
yeah.
back in there. He goes, "When are you ever using a bowl where you don't need a spoon?" He goes, "You put the spoon in the bowl, leave it in."
That's right. I watch so much Seinfeld
Yeah,
every day.
so good.
Every day. It is so good. Like, it's hard to fall asleep to it because I want to ignore it, but I can't.
Right.
Next thing you know, Kramer's painting the lines on the highway.
Big
Uh,
juicy van.
We got a lot of things to talk about on the show today. Evidently, there's some infighting going on. Are you guys aware of this?
I
Oh.
saw a
No.
clip, but I don't
Mm.
know what's behind it.
You don't know, Carmen?
No.
A fight between John Senning and Jojo
What?
that has gotten pretty personal and pretty heated, and I don't really know the details, but I, like Galvin said, I saw the clip too where John was very frustrated and Jojo was very defiant, and I don't really know the origin of it. I'd like to go to the phone lines at some point. Maybe people can fill us in, or maybe if Jojo wants to call in or something, I'd be happy to hear it. I'd like to know. Just out of curiosity.
I heard a large portion of it.
You did.
Oh,
It was
okay.
very uncomfortable.
Oh, good. Save it, and we'll talk about
Yeah.
it. We'll talk about it a little later. Right now, we got to take a break. When we come back, we'll have the open letter rewind, and we'll slingshot right into Sporcle. It's the Mike Calta Show. Good morning. It is Thursday. This is 102.5 The Bone. The great people of Tampa Bay.
Yeah, so we have tickets for A Day to Remember in Yellow Card,
Uh-huh.
Bone Thugs and Harmony with 3-6 Mafia,
Yes.
and Suicide Boys.
All right, let's do it right now with a little bit of Sporcle. Here we go. Now, if I remember correctly, Galvin won yesterday.
Yes.
Doubled my score. Therefore, we are on a 1-win streak with no rule in place.
Not a streak.
Yeah. Well, Carmen, I watched the calls drop off when you read the prizes.
Oh, man.
There's actually a line open, which never happens. Right
Yeah.
Now.
What, we just get some bumper stickers. Is that a thing?
Slim pickings.
Can we do that?
Maybe a white T-shirt.
Yeah. All right. Carmen is the keeper of Sporcle. Pat is your judge and scorekeeper. Carmen, what are we playing today?
Okay, today we're going to be playing Word Chain, 4-letter links. Can you name the words or phrases that start with the last 4 letters of the previous word?
Okay.
Try not to hang yourself up on that too much because the clues are pretty simple, but
All right.
just remember last 4 letters of the word before. Your first one, this just kicks it off though, okay? Truthful, doesn't tell lies.
Honest.
Mike.
Just like me.
Empty.
Nestor.
Nestor. Damn it.
Mike. Simplified and standardized
Testing.
conception
No.
or image. Simplified or standardized conception or image.
Statue.
Stereotype.
I don't know what that was.
Particular painting design, style, or
Typeset.
font. Wait.
Typecast.
Can you read it again?
Particular printing design, style, or font.
Oh, topography.
Typeface.
That's
Nah, you're
that
typeface.
Typeface.
I don't like you giving it to me and taking it away.
Hashtag typeface.
Sorry.
Puzzle face.
Your next one. Small polished plain surface or a cut gem.
Oh.
The last word was typeface. Use those last 4 letters.
Spacious? No? Close.
She's deciding.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Facet.
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 Yeah, damn it.
Yeah, I was trying to give it to you. but-
Face it.
Facet. Facet. No. All right, your next one. Colorless and volatile liquid used.
Acetone.
Mike. The part of the record player that carries the needle. The part of a record player that carries the needle. Your last word was acetone.
I don't know what the thing is called.
Tone arm.
Tone arm.
Another stylus is the needle. Did I get a point for that?
No.
Half a point.
Oh,
No
thank
point.
you. Thank you. All right, what was the last one?
Tone arm.
Okay.
And now your next one. To set aside for a specific purpose or use. To set aside for a specific purpose or
Earmark.
use. Yes, Galvin. Reduction in price.
Markdown.
Mike. Situated on or toward the lee side.
The what side?
The lee side. L-E-E.
Downside.
Situated on or toward the lee side. Downwind. To participate in a sport in which a sailboard is used.
Windsurf.
Mike. Browsing on the internet.
Surfing.
Mike. And Pap, we're halfway there.
Gio is not on the board. He has a total of 0 points. Galvin with a single point, and Michael is your leader right now. He's winning by 5 with 6.
Oof. All right. Turn it
right.
around.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on.
Your last word was surfing. We're doing word chain, 4-letter links, last 4 letter. Start your next word. The part of the
Finger.
hand
Finger.
that gets polish.
What is it again?
The part of the hand that gets polished.
Fingernail.
Geo. Now you get it.
No.
Trying to be positive.
Yeah, thank you.
Specifically, what the hammer hits.
Nails.
Head.
Nail head. Mike Calta. Padded part of a chair extended up
Headrest.
from the Galvin. To prevent from doing or expressing
Resist.
something. To prevent from doing or expressing something. Your last word was
Restrain.
headrest.
Refuse.
Restrain. Galvin. Speck of precipitation.
Raindrop. That's how I say it. That's how I say words.
Drop.
You falling on my head?
Your next one. An attacking maneuver
Drop
in
kick.
professional. Mike. Game combining elements of baseball
kickball.
and soccer. Geo. Extremely and suddenly excited. Upset.
Ballistic.
Mike. And Pap. We're on the last 3.
Gio with 2 points on the board. Galvin doubling that at 4. And Michael is your leader right now. He's winning with 9.
Oh.
All right. Word chain. Last 4 letters. Start your next word. Your last word was ballistic. Last 3. Here we go. Describes a point that causes negotiations to
Sticking
stall. Sticking. Mike. Major figures in organized crime.
Kingpin.
Thank you. Galvin. Needed the S.
Yep.
And your last one. Popular fabric pattern for
Pinstripe.
men's. Mike.
Oh.
Your final score. Gio with 2 points on the board. Galvin with 5. And Michael is your triumphant champion today. He won with 11.
Oh.
That was a good one.
Yeah. Great. That's not the definition of ballistic, by the way. That makes no sense.
Listen, don't argue. Good morning.
I don't
Who's
make
this?
the quizzes.
No, I know. I'm
Yeah.
just
This is
saying.
Brandon.
How you doing, Brandon?
Not too bad. How we doing?
I'm pretty good. I got tickets for you. I'm going to put you on hold. Carmen will grab you during the break, and then we'll hook you up, okay?
All right, I appreciate you guys.
You have a choice of tickets or a white shirt. No, I'm just kidding. Just tickets. Hold on, buddy. He's on line 6, Carmen.
Got it.
Yesterday I was driving, and a deer ran in front of my car.
Yeah.
No chance of hitting it. Like, it was ahead. And then it kept running, and it jumped over a fence. That was the coolest thing I've ever seen.
With ease.
With ease, and that fence had to be 4.5 feet.
Yeah.
It was great.
It's
over.
It's amazing. Do you ever see that one where it's a, I don't know, some sort of wild cat, and there's a dock and there's a huge space in between to another dock, like it's broken, like it's a dock that's broken, and there's water obviously in between, whatever, and it's walking along and it sees it and it takes one step back and goes,
Yeah,
and jumps.
that's awesome.
Seriously, it seems like 30 feet,
Yeah.
just with the greatest of ease, and then just keeps walking. Like, yeah, no big deal. That's what I do.
It's one thing to see those things in video, and there's another thing to see them happen in real life. They
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
right over a fence. It was pretty cool.
That's wild.
What do we have coming up in news, Galvin?
Coming up in news today, we have no red flags, middle class millionaire, and just be slutty.
Slutty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went with that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
I figured you'd be on board.
Yeah. And then when we come back, will you tell me about the JoJo John Senning fight?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'd like to know. I know none of the details
Yeah.
other than I heard John Senning go, out of all the things we say on the station, that's the one thing that I had said you said. And then she's like, yeah, that's the one thing. And she was not changing her facial or emotional demeanor, and he was getting very upset. And that's all. I don't know anything about what it was about.
It was
Where's this-
uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Where's
and
this video at?
it was on Dizzy's Instagram, I think.
Okay.
Probably, yeah.
John's.
The audio is in their clip of the day too.
Oh,
That's what it was. Clip of the day.
Yeah.
But I show the video clip of the day.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
all
but
right.
it also didn't seem like JoJo was hamming it up for on
No,
air.
no,
It seemed
no.
like there was tension there.
Well, John Senning seemed to be completely like shocked.
Upset about it.
blindsided by it.
He couldn't believe what she was saying. Like
Oh.
he had no idea.
All right, save it.
Yeah.
And we'll find out after the break before we do news. I like the chili peppers.
I did not know they were from California.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I-
Bruce Springsteen from Jersey.
I
If
just-
you listen,
Right?
you can hear it sometimes.
Yeah.
in there.
Subtly in the
Yeah.
background.
I only recently. I was today years old.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Before we get to news, give me the lowdown on the John Senning JoJo fight. JoJo hard to fight with. John Senning hard to fight with.
Yeah.
From what I gathered, JoJo had her feelings hurt by John Senning on a couple different occasions,
Okay.
and that kind of caused a rift between them.
Do we know what John did?
Does it have anything to do with the booty video or picture?
No, I don't think it was the booty thing.
No.
I guess John was having a conversation on the show about, if he were, it was St. Pete Sam's last day, and she was in there, and he was talking about if he were to start a morning show, who he would have on that morning show.
Okay.
And he left JoJo out, and that, I guess, upset JoJo and kind of hurt her feelings because she does a
Why
lot
is
of.
John planning on a morning show?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
I've now hurt my feelings.
Yeah, I'm a little hurt in the whole
What,
thing.
was I part of his morning show?
No, I don't think you were. I don't think any of
Oh,
us were.
Damn it.
But I think that started the rift, that her feelings were kind of hurt because I guess she goes in and does a lot of segments with John throughout the week, I guess.
But I thought she does segments with Johnny B.
She
does.
does, and then she does stuff with. She's is it Judge Juicy or
That's-
That's
yeah.
them? Okay.
Yeah, and so I guess her feelings were hurt because John did not include her in the lineup of his morning show that he was building.
Yeah, I have to tell you, Sam. Can I be honest with you about Sam?
Sure.
Now that she's gone.
No. I would have said this. Yeah, I think Sam is sweet and adorable and a nice girl. I don't know one thing she's ever done on the air. Like, I know that she's been on the air with this station a couple of times, but I don't know. There's nothing standing out to me. Like Danielle, I know. I thought John would have picked Danielle to be.
I think he did.
Oh, he did.
He picked Sam and Danielle.
Oh, and he picked two girls
All
over
the girls
JoJo.
except for JoJo.
Wow.
Carmen and Monica.
Yeah, I think he picked Will
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Wow.
and maybe Drew. I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem
And JoJo pointed out, she's like, Drew would be butthurt if you didn't pick him.
true.
But
His
yeah.
protege.
And I guess JoJo, she when she came in with the clip that I heard, she was like, I thought I meant more to you than that. And the fact that she was left out kind of upset her. But then I guess that also she then talked about how there were other times that John had said or done things that had upset her as well.
Oh, I want to know about those times.
Yeah, which I don't think she got to that. But John was completely like blindsided by all this because he thought that he and JoJo had a really good relationship.
So did JoJo. JoJo thought that too.
And they were good friends, and they discussed things on air and off air, and not just about the radio. And so there was a total rift about it. And John couldn't believe that it had gotten to this because he considered JoJo like a good friend who does a lot for the show. And at one point, she said that she only goes on his show, like he only wants her on the show because he's using her. Like he doesn't really like JoJo. He just knows that she's good for the show, which is only good for John.
Right. He doesn't feel about her like he feels about Danielle or St. Pete Sam.
Yeah, that was
the dumbest name ever.
That was kind of the
why did they just call her Sam? St. Pete Sam?
Maybe she's from St. Pete?
I don't know. I think they made that up.
Maybe, yeah.
That's gay.
No, she's born and raised in St. Pete.
Yeah, I know, but this is so dumb. You don't call me Staten Island Mike.
A lot of anti-Sam now.
I think that was just like her Instagram handle. I don't think that was like
I'm not.
She wasn't on the air as St. Pete Sam.
Right.
I feel like it's a manufactured name. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna try and come up with an identity. I'm St. Pete Sam,
and it's not going to carry over to the next place she works.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was just her on Instagram when she was St. Pete Sam.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah.
All right. I don't like it.
Very anti-Sam.
Any more Sam stuff you've been holding back?
Love Sam. There's nothing.
Sounds like
I
it.
think Sam is.
She's never done a single thing on the radio, and I hate her dumb name.
If you name
love.
If you name the person on the bone that's been on the air, I'd be like, yeah, that one time they did this. And that one time. I can't think of one single Sam thing that ever stands out in my mind on any station.
Well, yeah, I think she was on Hot with Sally.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
And do you remember?
How long did that last?
You're not even sure if that's a thing.
Well, I'm because I'm on the air here at the same time.
Sally. I know, but you don't think that Sam knows stuff that we've done? She was on the air the same time as us, and she's like heard of things that we've done before.
Yeah, I sat in with John and Sam when this show was off.
How was that?
It was great.
Yeah,
I had fun. She was good.
And I'm not saying she's not.
Yeah,
there's nothing about it.
She was funny.
That was extra special.
It was fun to make her uncomfortable.
Yeah,
yeah,
I bet.
Is what I enjoyed doing.
I bet it was.
Yeah. So John would just.
Gio, basically, I would ask you if you had to pick 3 people to make a morning show, who would you pick?
Wait.
Oh.
It has to be from the bone.
From the bone. Well, from the building. From the building.
Oh, I don't know. I'd pick anybody in this building.
You have to.
Oh.
Well, who would you pick?
I mean, I'd go outside and find talent.
No. You have to pick people that already exist
in the building.
Yeah, 3 people besides you.
3 people besides me.
You can pick 2 girls, 3 girls, 1 girl. I don't care if you pick any girls.
Probably John.
Senning.
John Senning.
Okay. So good. Why don't you go work on the John Senning
show? He's fun to do radio with.
I mean,
Newport Richie Gio.
Man, it's not much of a bench.
Wow.
Yeah,
the whole station is not much of a bench.
I'm trying to think.
The number 1 station in the market. You can't choose 2 more people from the whole station.
Mo.
Oh my
God!
Happy birthday, Mo.
It's who else? It's Slim Pickens. I mean, who else is there?
I don't know, man, but I'm not listening to that show.
This staff is very small.
This staff is tremendous,
the
especially
largest
among
staff.
radio stations.
Yeah.
You've got John, Dizzy, Drew,
Monica,
Mo, Johnny.
JP, Johnny, JoJo,
That's it.
Mike Olivero, Corey Cardinal.
Can he pick any of us?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You chose not to.
I guess, yeah.
Oh, I was thinking,
Snubbed.
not in this room. So now, it's like JoJo, my feelings are hurt.
well,
You're off our list.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You're not on my show.
I'm gonna be on the St. Pete Sam show,
Good luck.
live from New Orleans.
Wow. Is she working in New Orleans or are they just moving there?
I think they're just
moving there, and
Yeah.
then
I did not know you
See
didn't
what
like Sam.
Because I do like Sam.
doesn't sound like it.
You're trying to create a problem that is
Yeah,
not
it's like-
there.
Wait till they leave and then just slam them.
I don't even know she left already.
She's probably listening right now, just crying those beautiful eyes out.
I'm sure she cares.
I know she really looked up to you.
No, listen to me.
She tried to go to lunch with you
Yeah.
to get
Oh my
advice.
God.
Like
Nice.
she really respected you as
Yeah.
like a radio professional, and
Yes, she should.
and you had no respect for her
Like
at
a
all.
mentor.
No, that's not. I didn't say I didn't have any respect for her. What I'm saying was I didn't like the name St. Pete Sam.
And has never done anything that you've ever even heard of.
She was here for like 10 years.
Yeah. Right. That's 10 years. There should be something to point to. Point to it.
She was on 97X.
Look what happened.
She was on Magic.
Yeah.
And she was on.
So you're saying she's been on 4 stations. Show me something that she's done.
I mean, does she have a Marconi?
Hell, was she ever even nominated?
I think she got the Girl Award.
No.
What's it called?
The Girl Award.
The, Grace-
the Women in Radio.
Gracie Award?
Is that a
I
thing?
think she got one of
I
those.
don't know.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's good. Hey,
There you go.
Sally got that too.
Wow.
Wow.
Not a fan of Sam.
Didn't-
All
I
right.
like Sam a lot.
Now she's probably happy she left.
No, listen.
That's probably why she left.
I mean, she's beloved in the building.
In the building, yes.
From this house, no.
You guys are making it way worse.
I mean,
I'm-
I'm only repeating what you said.
I can't help it if I'm painfully honest.
Once people leave and can't hear what you say.
I love how we're making it worse by repeating exactly what you said.
I'm only painfully honest when people leave and are not here anymore.
I don't know that she left. I don't know what her schedule is.
I just said it was her last day.
I know, but I don't know that she left the market. I don't know that I'm like, all of a sudden she's left and she'll never hear what I say. Like, I know that's not going to happen.
She's telling me she listened to the show all the time.
Oh,
really?
yeah, she
Yeah.
did. Yeah, because she'd bring stuff up all the time whenever I'd see
Now you're
her.
making me feel bad.
All the time.
Oh, remember last time whenever you were saying something bad about her, she was listening.
Yeah.
I did?
Yeah,
Yeah. And she said, and she talked about how it hurt her feelings.
What did I say?
You
I don't-
said she looked good for being pregnant.
Oh,
That's a
no.
compliment.
I think
Yeah.
you were
No.
saying that she was fat.
No,
well, I mean, it was
no.
in a round of.
It was
I
something
mean,
else.
I've never seen that woman look fat, even when she was full pregnant.
Yeah, we called her on the air, and
Yeah.
she said that it really hurt her feelings.
What did I say?
I can't recall.
You guys are making this up.
I think I
we-
think what it was something about she's not cute anymore. She's
No,
like,
Yeah.
no, for real.
never
For real.
said that.
Yes.
Like she's not, because now she's a mother, so she's
Oh,
like that.
I meant like she's like a woman now. Like
yeah,
she's not a
but
cute
the way
kid.
you said it wasn't good.
Oh,
No.
I think she's
Yeah.
adorable.
That's-
I always thought she was pretty. Never thought she was not pretty.
I know. I think she texted one of us like during the show.
Oh my god! Thank God she left.
Definitely wasn't me. I don't think we have.
Hold
each
on, let
other's
me look
number.
at my phone.
I'm looking back through all my St. Pete Sam text messages.
Man, what a dick!
Here's where she lost her house. Yeah, that was pretty
Oh,
bad.
jeez.
It's
What year
hurricanes.
was that in?
What?
I'm trying to find the audio of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
It was either earlier this year or last year
I don't remember.
Yeah.
because she was pregnant
Yeah.
at the
Oh
time.
man, I
Yeah.
took a shot at her while she was pregnant.
Oh yeah, because she was pregnant.
Yeah.
I believe is what it was.
I don't believe that.
Yeah.
I believe that you guys.
Yeah.
I believe I said something nice, and you guys misconstrued it. to
No,
make me
you
feel
said
bad.
something like she used to be hot and now she's
Yeah,
not.
she's
She's like a pregnant mom.
And-
I have it right here.
Oh, there you go.
Oh
She said
no!
She goes, I listen to the show every single day.
Right.
I love
Oh,
you
no.
guys.
I don't have the audio because I'd have to go find it, but it says Sam calls in to talk about Mike saying she used to be hot.
Oh, bang!
There we go.
Yeah.
Bang!
So there's a trend here.
Oh,
Not only she used to be hot, never did a goddamn thing on radio.
Yeah.
In her 12-year career.
Good riddance, New Orleans.
But she got a girl award, though.
Wow.
She's
Don't
a
let
Gracie
the-
winner.
Don't
Wow.
let the door hit you in your do nothing, not hot anymore ass.
Oh.
No talent.
You guys are misconstrued.
Again, this is
Yeah.
all Mike's thoughts, not
Yeah.
I think Pete Sam's great.
I think she's
I-
wonderful. I think she should be on TV.
I'm looking forward to seeing her on your morning show.
That's good. It's my first pick.
Yeah, yeah.
First one off the board.
Interesting.
I was just saying, in comparison to JoJo, we're talking about JoJo,
Yeah.
and I think JoJo's done a lot in the short time that she's been here, considering she's not even really an on-air talent or wasn't supposed to be,
Yeah.
and has made herself one or has become one. She's had quite the impact on all the shows.
Well, her feelings were hurt by John
JoJo,
Senning.
yeah, and he's a bad person for doing that.
But she didn't know he had no idea
Get
apparently
this
that
heat off of me real quick.
he'd been hurting her feelings and upsetting her that way.
Yeah, of course
He-
she would.
He thought they were friends, and I guess they weren't.
But they were friends until he started saying that she was not. She wouldn't be on his morning show.
Yeah.
punch out, punch out,
Oh,
punch out.
Like he was
Punch out.
only
Have somebody
I'll fight
fight.
Sam at the pine shop.
No, but have somebody. JoJo gets to pick somebody like they did in Game of Thrones. You get to pick a proxy.
Death
Trial by combat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pick
Yeah.
a proxy to fight John Senning.
Oof,
Who would she pick?
Oh.
I'm in. I'll fight for JoJo's honor. I don't know if I want to fight John Senning.
No.
I've seen his arms. He's got big arms.
He thought they were close, and so did she, which is why she was upset.
Ooh, I got to tell you, this doesn't get cleared out. Beach bash is gonna be weird between those two.
Oh yeah.
She was like, "I thought you meant more. You mean nothing to me," and it was weird.
Oh,
She said you mean nothing to me?
She felt that meant that she meant nothing to him.
She's right.
Because
The way it sounds like the way it played out.
The fact that he didn't choose her.
Yeah.
But I guess that was just part of it. There were other
he
instances.
picked no nothing Sam over her.
yeah, because in the clip that I heard, he said all the things, blah blah blah. Those two things are what you think of me. What are
Yeah.
So there was something else.
And John was trying to say that it was out of all the things that are said on this radio station, how everybody's always taking shots at each other, that somehow stuck out. He was surprised at
Nobody
it.
takes shots at JoJo.
No,
Yeah.
you don't.
Unnecessary.
How dare you?
I would never do that.
She's the princess.
She's the best.
Yeah. She could be on my morning show.
Yeah, I would put her on my morning show.
First
like
off
tomorrow.
the board. Yeah. Like she's never been talked about replacing anybody.
I've never brought it up.
No, never.
Anyway,
Sorry, Sam.
yeah, she's gone. She doesn't care. She's not listening to
I
this
bet she
station.
is listening.
She's not listening.
I don't think she's left town yet, but she just doesn't work here anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you go to her farewell party?
Of course.
How
You
was it?
did?
Great.
You did
Yeah.
not go.
Of course I would. Why would I not go?
Where
I
was it?
don't know.
Remind me again. Where was it?
You did.
Ah,
That's-
you don't
that's-
got it,
I listen. It was
Yeah.
an undisclosed location for the people that really care about
Yeah,
it.
no.
Friends only.
Yeah, I didn't get invited.
Yeah.
No, I saw the invite.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
It was Fisher and John Senning and Danielle.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sadly.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, time to check in with Galvin. He's got today's news.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show.
I feel like you guys are. You always position me to be the bad guy.
Is
We
that what's
do that?
happening?
Yeah.
Is
Or
that
do
what's
you
happening?
do that yourself?
No, I feel like I just try to. Sometimes I speak off the cuff, and then you guys take that and use it against me.
I feel like you're the kind of guy that blames the mirror when you don't look good.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
a terrible mirror.
Replace
Yeah.
this immediately.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I
Exact reflection of you.
Think nah, it's not. It's misconstrued.
Did you say that Sam has been here for 10 years and has done nothing of value that you can think of?
What do we have in news today, guys?
Today's top
man.
story, Donald Trump's administration ratcheted up its defense of the U.S.'s weekend attacks on Iran, citing new intelligence to support its initial claim of the complete success in criticizing a leaked intelligence assessment that suggested Tehran's nuclear program had been set back by only a few months. The growing row came amid reports that the White House will try to limit the sharing of classified documents with Congress. This was a devastating attack, and it knocked them for a loop, Trump said on Wednesday, apparently backing away from the comments he made earlier in the day that the intelligence was inconclusive. Senior Trump officials publicly rejected the leak initial assessment of the Defense Intelligence Agency, which concluded key components of the nuclear program were capable of being restarted within months. National Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard said in a post on X, quote, "New intelligence confirms what Trump stated."
I have to say, it's intelligence.
Intelligence.
It's until you keep saying intelligent.
Intelligence.
Yes, you were not saying that.
I heard intelligence.
It's not happening. I rewind the tape.
You should rewind the tape because
No.
I definitely said
Anyway,
intelligence.
The whole point is that they're saying that that they didn't destroy it, that they didn't set it
Didn't
back.
set it back as far as they thought. Like completely destroyed it. Now
Right.
a few months they could start it up is what they're saying. The
So I watched yesterday.
the intelligence
The
assessment.
intelligence community is saying that it was completely destroyed and annihilated. Pete Hegseth was yelling at people, saying that it was annihilated and it was and that it's the Democrats that are saying that it was just set back for a couple of months. So if they set it back for a couple of months, and in a couple of months they start building up again, we'll send bombs back out there again.
Right,
if
but
we
I
have
think
to.
what they're saying, and I don't know what the situation is, obviously, but what they're saying is they're saying we completely destroyed it, sent them back to the Stone Age,
Right.
and meanwile they're like, no, they'll be back up and running in
6
like a couple months.
months,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's the dumbest argument happening.
Yeah,
to
it's-
watch politicians fight like this and bicker over the dumbest things is it's horrible.
It's weird that if it is the way it is, like if they did annihilate it and they did do a good job and what they had planned to do, why everybody can't just come together in this country and say, hey, at least we know that, that was the right thing to do.
Because no matter what you do,
you do.
Either side are going to fight over it. If Trump says it was obliterated, the left will say, no, it was not really that obliterated.
We are in
It's
a constant civil war in this
It's
country.
ridiculous.
It's amazing.
So it's just this nonstop, egos going back and forth. It was obliterated. No, it wasn't obliterated. The intelligence says this. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, but also it's part of the Republicans' problem as well, because they don't want to release the full intelligence report. Well, now they're assuming that's because they're hiding something.
Right, exactly.
So now we don't know what the truth is.
That's the thing. You don't know.
No.
One side says it was the greatest, most destructive thing that ever happened in the history of
And that
mankind.
side has a history for blowing things up and making them bigger than they normally were. And then the other side is like, well, what, show us then. Show us the money.
It's just exhausting to watch. It
is exhausting because it feels like that's why nothing ever gets done.
No.
It's constant fighting.
It's like both sides, all these politicians have their heads up their ass. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I would like to one day. I feel like I'll be long dead before we ever find out the truth about anything.
Probably.
We'll never know about nothing.
I have no idea what to believe anymore.
No.
And it's always been that way. But now it seems more convoluted. You know what I mean? And because you're getting so much information, you're hearing so many different things that you just have no idea.
And there's a lot of fake stuff that gets mixed in.
So much
it's like
fake
you're
stuff.
shifting, you're having to sift through the fake stuff to
Do
the
you
real
know
stuff
how
to the
many
exaggerated
people,
stuff.
Do you know how many people see stuff that AI Trump said and they're like, Trump said it.
Yeah.
I have to be honest with you. It's having a hard time telling the difference between the two lately. It's been really. I watched the other day a guy. He was taking the yolk out of an egg with chopsticks, and I thought that's pretty good that you can do that. And then the egg turned into a cat on a bowl of ramen. And I went, all right, I don't know what I just watched.
But the thing is, in now we don't even know whether this is real. I was going to say, unless Trump is like, they're terrible, blah, 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 these effing people, and then you're like, oh, this is fake. But meanwhile, he's swearing on national TV for real. Who
It's
knows?
wild.
The Dallas Mavericks selected Duke freshman forward Cooper Flagg with the #1 pick in the 2025 NBA draft on Wednesday night. Cooper Flagg's 2025 rookie contract with the Dallas Mavericks is a 4-year deal with the first two fully guaranteed, totaling about $28.3 million.
Good for him.
How would you love that? Your name's called and you're an instant millionaire.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It also includes team option for the 3rd and 4th years, which, if exercised, could bring the total value to approximately $62.7 million. In Flagg, the Mavericks are getting an 18-year-old, 6'7", 220-pound player who can score at all 3 levels and led the nation in box plus minus, which is used as an estimate of a player's contribution to the team.
How tall are you?
How tall am I? I'm 6'4".
She's only 3 inches taller than you.
3 inches taller than me.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's
not
rigged.
that
But
big,
can
yeah.
dunk and can do all kinds of stuff.
He's a great player.
The whole thing's rigged. The draft was rigged because they replaced
Got rid of Luka.
one generational talent. They just happened to fall upon another generational talent.
Pretty wild.
Yeah.
Pretty
That
wild.
doesn't sound weird at all.
The Orlando Magic grabbed the 25th pick, and they went for shooting first and foremost. They went with the player fans identified as clear fit for the Magic, what they needed offensively. They selected 19-year-old Jace Richardson, and everyone could not seem to be happier. Richardson made his presence known through his freshman year because of shooting and scoring ability. He averaged 12.1 points per game, but shot 49.3% from the floor and 41.2% from 3.
Well, good luck to the Magic.
Yeah, I wish the
Good
Magic
pickup.
were here, man.
Yeah,
I really do.
Not that far.
I know, but
It's hard to go during the week to anything, but
the Rays are doing great now. I'm still not, going to Rays
Right.
games, whatever, but I would love to trade the Rays for the Magic. When you get the Magic over here, they get the Rays.
I'm working on it, Galvin.
Sticking with sports, how about this? A fan who heckled Arizona Diamondbacks second baseman Ketel Marte during a game against Chicago White Sox on Tuesday night has been banned indefinitely from all major league stadiums. Marte was seen in tears on the field after the spectator yelled a derogatory comment about Marte's late mother during the 7th inning at bat. Yeah. According to White Sox spokesperson, the security staff at the ballpark relayed the 22-year-old fan was very apologetic and remorseful after the fact, admitted that he being very inappropriate and stupid with his comments. Major League Baseball has banned the fan from all big league stadiums.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean that you can't do that. Don't go after somebody's kids or their sick mother. That's scummy.
Mother who died, and I I want to say a car accident.
Oh my god.
Yeah, or something. So he yelled something like, "You
Philly
dead,
fans.
your dead mother wouldn't be proud." You know?
Philly fans mocking Joe Jervis as his dead baby.
Oh,
The absolute worst. The absolute worst. That's what you get. That's what you do. You start banning people and you stop that nonsense from happening.
Well, Galvin and I were talking earlier about these athletes, and you forget these guys are like 20 years old, 22 years old. They're not, they're not full-grown adults. They are, but they're not,
What happened,
yeah,
Joe?
so his mom did die in a car accident, and the guy
horrible.
said something about it. By the way, whenever I first saw this thing and saw him in tears and stuff, and they said about a fan saying something, I thought for sure it was something racist. Or something.
Yeah.
I was like,
I mean,
dude,
dead mothers.
dead mother's terrible.
Yeah.
Joe, what happened? Joe?
What? You can't. Can you not hear him?
I can hear you. I lost Galvin's camera and went to black. So
I
I'm
think
trying to
that I
find out.
kicked the wire out.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was asking what happened
Okay.
before you were so slowly responding to me.
Well, I was just trying to.
I felt the wire under my foot, and I looked down. I think I kicked it out of somewhere.
Sam never kicked my wire out.
No.
She never did nothing.
Huh?
Kick the wire out.
What,
I
did you
fixed
thi-
it.
Did you think it was a fish?
What?
Did you think it was a fish?
Kick
you
it?
kicked it?
Oh no! It got caught on my heel. I wasn't proactively kicking. I brought my foot back, and I felt something pop.
There's a lot of wires over there, man.
Yeah, there is. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
We're back in action.
We're back.
All right,
We're back, baby.
Good.
I'm just looking something real quick. Yeah, so somebody just said that Cooper Flag is 6'9". In this article, it said 6'7", but it has him listed on Wikipedia at 6'9". So I don't know. Never know what to believe. I had put a thing up. What's his name? What's the big dude that Tom Cruise played, and then they have the
Reacher?
show? Yeah, the Reacher. And I had put a picture of that guy up, and I said, I estimated. I don't know what he is. I know in the book he's even taller, or whatever. But that guy who plays it is like 6'5", 260,
Right.
something just ripped, whatever
Like
this.
Fatty Arbuckle.
And I said, and I love how everybody's first inclination is, we should fight him.
Yeah.
Like immediately, whatever.
Yeah.
Some guy just wrote underneath, he's 6'3". Thank God you did that.
That guy's got the internet.
That was the most important thing out of what I said,
Yeah.
though. Was the
Nobody online gets it's online. If you make a comment and there's some sarcasm in there, there's always one or two people that don't get it at all.
Yeah.
And not only that, but they feel like they have to comment on it. It's so annoying.
Also, I feel like a lot of people feel like they have to be funny. Not everybody has to be funny.
No?
No.
And not every
No.
situation needs funny. We've talked about it a million times. Football. Sunday football, I don't need anything funny in there. I
No.
don't need anything funny. Fox, stop trying.
I would say there's a group of, I could name them. I'm not going to name them, but there's like 5 names that I know of people that I've never met before because they have to comment on everything.
Oh, yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything. I know that social media, you're trying to get people to comment, but it's the same 5 people that feel like they have something unfunny to say about everything.
Right.
People also like to be a part of the gotcha game. They like to
Yeah.
feel like they gotcha because it makes them feel better,
Yeah. It's wild. The number of everyday millionaires, those with wealth between 1 million and 5 million, is soaring in the United States.
Yeah, baby.
But some of those people don't feel rich. One article says it's because between 1 and 5 million, that's like the new middle class.
I agree with that.
I agree with that
Yeah.
too. I
Because
agree
of
with
inflation
that
and because of how much everything costs and stuff. Yeah, it's not like back in the day, if you made 6 figures back in the day, they were like, whoa, you
Yeah.
make 6 figures? Now if you make 6 figures, if you make low 6 figures, you're like, I'm getting by.
Yeah.
You know what I
I
mean?
talked to my wife the other day because I don't do the bills. I don't know how much I get paid. I don't know any of that stuff. And we were talking about it, and she was throwing some numbers at me, and I go, how do we not have more money? How have we not saved more money? How do we not?
Did she hold a mirror up to your face?
Yeah. Did she take you into the garage?
Did she sit down?
I think I have in the
and
garage.
draw a picture of you?
As your $300 Labubus,
Yeah.
They were not $300. They were
whatever they
very
were,
cheap.
$100 a piece.
Oh my god!
Did you just order 3 Labubus and 10 Funko Pops?
She just points at a Starbucks.
Oh well, that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Starbucks.
I mean, I'm
forget
a
about it.
contributor to the problem. I understand that. Yes. Yes.
Have you ever looked up to see how much you spend at Starbucks
I will
in
never,
a year?
Never.
It would blow your mind.
I will never want to know.
Okay.
Like you should hold stock in Starbucks
Yeah.
based on that.
Yesterday, I went to Starbucks for the second day in a row and got the same order. I got something for me, something for my daughter, and something for her friend, and then I got them like a cake pop a snack or whatever. My total bill at Starbucks was $35 for the second day in a row. And
Now,
I thought,
are you? I don't know because I don't go. When you go through, you're going through the drive-through.
yes,
And are you tipping at the drive-through?
yes,
Okay.
yeah.
What-
Because- So it'll send you a thing after you pay. It said, "Would you like to tip?" And all.
It's interesting because I mean, I get it. Like they're basically bartenders. They're doing that stuff. But it's funny to me that we don't tip at certain places. We tip at other places. Starbucks, you tip.
They're baristas.
McDonald's, you don't tip. Subway, you tip.
They
They're
ask you.
they're sandwich artists. I mean, they ask you to. Like everybody asks you to now. Barnes and Nobles, I think, ask you to tip.
See, I saw a guy say if he stands up to order to get his food, he does not tip. And that is my new rule of thumb. If you're standing up to order and you have to go literally get your food from the counter to
Yeah.
go sit down, I'm not tipping because you're not like
You've done
you're-
nothing.
You're not a waiter. You're not a server, right? Like you are making minimum wage at that point or more.
But let me ask you this, Carmen. So you go into a Subway and they're creating your sandwich and making your sandwich and doing that. Are you tipping them? Is that different than a person making your coffee and doing the stuff?
I'm not tipping the
Not
coffee
tipping
person
either.
either.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right,
Yeah,
all right.
that's what I'm saying. If I'm standing while I order, I'm not tipping because again, that Subway thing, that's new within the last like 2 years.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember going to Subway as
Sure.
a kid and there was never a tip option. So if you just incorporated that into your system within like the last 5 years because of technology, get out of here. I'm not tipping.
I remember going to the movie theater and getting, popcorn and this and that, whatever it was. And I gave them money and I go, keep the change. And they looked at me like I was insane. And they were so excited. Like they had never been tipped before. And I don't think they expected to be tipped.
Yeah.
But I was just
Right.
like, keep the change. I mean, they did stuff. They got stuff and did everything. And, I'm not out here throwing money around like crazy, but it's like,
Like, what'd you give him? 70 cents?
Oh, no. I think, like $4 or
Oh, okay,
$3 or $4.
that's nice. Yeah.
The
And that's-
the
yeah.
barista making my coffee at Starbucks is no different than the guy making my taco at Taco Bell.
Exactly.
Right.
You're exactly the same.
It's
Yeah.
not true.
100%.
yeah.
It's not true. First of all, there's way more recipes that you have to know how to make at
Then
Starbucks.
Taco Bell? No.
Yeah.
They've got
No.
a ton of tacos.
Taco
burritos.
Bell, everything, cheese, sour cream.
No, that's
Not
not
everything.
true. No,
Everything.
it's not.
Starbucks,
You're
everything's
same.
coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different. You're talking about cold foam and cold brew.
You're
and-
talking about sour cream. You're talking about cheesy tortilla. You're
Chicken
talking
or
about-
beef,
Yeah.
soft or hard.
Sure.
Rice, black beans, no black beans.
Chalupas.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't eat Taco Bell enough.
Oh,
Yeah.
the guy missed one Taco Bell meal, and now he has no idea what taco. What are you saying? Taco Bell?
I don't recall. I don't recall.
understand.
What is this? Is this
Yeah.
a new
Oh.
restaurant?
I have no idea.
I feel like my barista is more deserving of a tip than my.
They're not creating the
Fiesta
things.
special.
They're-
They are 100%
They're
creating it.
creating
No, they're not. It's a-
everything's mapped out.
Yes, but they're making it from scratch.
No, they're
So is
not.
Taco Bell.
Yes, they are. They're, if
every-
I go and order a strawberry lemonade acai, they have to mix the strawberry, the lemonade, the acai, put
They-
the fruit in, the whole thing.
So that you're saying they pour the cream into your cold brew and they made that all from scratch?
My cold brew is particularly easy order. I'm not talking about my order specifically.
They're not grinding the beans. They're not, all
No,
that
they're
stuff.
not doing that.
You can put a Starbucks in a gas station.
Yes.
There's no way they're like making this stuff from scratch. It's all everything's all measured out, and they literally just fill the cup with the sauce and put it in.
So
Shake
what
it.
is
They're
what? Let me ask you
constructing a
this.
cocktail for you.
Let me ask you this: what is the difference between Starbucks and a bartender? Is it because a bartender gets the $2.25 an hour or whatever it is now,
Yes.
because you know that they're getting a less amount?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Yeah, like baristas, people at Starbucks, people at Taco Bell, they're making minimum wage. That's why you don't quote unquote need to tip them. A server is making $3 an
Right,
hour.
right.
They survive on your tips. That's how they make their money. That's the difference.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
So that
By the way, what a scam that is.
yeah.
That you open a place and say, well, we're dependent on you to pay these people, not
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
Well-
We're going to give them the least amount we possibly can. If you don't give them more,
Yeah.
Well, and the crazy thing is like if you go overseas, if you tip servers, that's offensive.
yeah.
Because they actually make
A
a
wage.
decent wage where tipping is not a thing, and that's why so many Europeans that come over here, they don't tip.
Yep.
And it's so annoying, but then, when you're young and you don't know that, you're just like, oh, I don't want to serve them. And then you get a little understanding. You still don't want to serve them, but you know why they don't tip you.
Yeah.
Oh, I've told people before. I go, just so you know, in America, tipping is custom. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except Subway, evidently.
I heard a story the other day that Michael Jordan and Wayne Gretzky were in Vegas, and they were at the table, and Jordan had a stack of chips and stuff, and his server brought him a drink, whatever, and he gave her a $5 chip, and Wayne Gretzky grabbed it off their tray and put it back, and then grabbed one of his $100 chips that he had stacks of and put it there, and he goes, "We're in Vegas. That's how you tip in Vegas." Like,
I read a ton of Reddit stuff yesterday on Ric Flair.
oh yeah.
Apparently, Ric Flair, great tipper.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
they had lots
I
of
mean,
stuff.
he's
saying-
silent profiling.
Yeah, great tipper.
Why would he not be?
Yeah,
Just because the guy has loose stool doesn't mean he's not a good tipper.
I still don't think that's true.
I don't think it's true either.
Yeah.
I think it's an attempt to make Ric Flair, the legend, look foolish. What? Are you saying poo? Poo?
No.
Intelligence.
Mhm.
A hotel in China has been forced to stop its Red Panda wake-up call. They have a service. It's a Red Panda
The
wake-up
red pandas
call,
are adorable.
which brought red pandas into guest rooms and allowed them to climb on the beds and wake you up. Yeah.
That's
I would love that.
I know. Why do they stop? Why are
Because
they
it
forced
ate
to
a little
stop?
girl's face.
Maybe.
No.
That's a possibility, I guess. Red pandas might be the cutest thing in the world.
Yeah. They're
What,
adorable.
what if somewhere here they just like put a bunch of puppies in your bedroom
Oh, I'd
to
love
wake
it.
you up?
It'd
Okay.
be the best.
I'm in.
It'd be the best.
At 10 a.m., sending all the puppies to wake me up.
I got to tell you, puppies, number one. Puppies are the best in the world. Their breath, everything about them and stuff. Puppies, red pandas, miniature donkeys. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I mean, if I win the Powerball, come visit because
It's
we're
gonna be
here
a great farm.
having a party. And I'll figure out how to have them make a mini giraffe, too.
Yeah,
For my
please.
wife, so she have that. Carmen, I've got good news for you because you like the tableside guac.
Yeah.
I don't what it. Well,
What?
I'll read this and then I need some explanation. A study found eating one avocado a day can help you sleep better. People did it for 6 months and it had a significant effect on their sleep quality. So there's something probably in the avocado, some
Yeah,
sort of
clearly.
whatever.
I would imagine like the healthy fat or like
Could
there's
be.
some type of nutrient in it that.
So let me ask you this. Avocado's very healthy for you. There's a lot of good stuff about them and stuff. Now, most guacamole I see, like if it's store-bought, whatever, it'll say 99% avocado.
Yeah.
You know, they're just putting a couple other things in there, onion and this and that, whatever. Is that as healthy or 1% less healthy?
I would imagine if you're eating 99% avocado, it's pretty good.
Yeah. But is there something in there, Carmen? Are they putting seed oil in it? Are they doing something that's making it bad or no?
Well, they usually have to add like an acid to it that helps from the avocado going brown because have you ever cut an avocado, left it on the counter, 5 minutes later, it's black,
Yeah.
basically. So I have to imagine it's nothing as good as the real thing.
Sure.
Fresh off the vine, right?
But I'm
But
not
it's-
doing tableside guac every day. So can I just buy some guac
Yes.
and have it? You know what I mean? Like, is it that
Yes.
much worse?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Thank you, nutritionist.
I'm also
Carmen.
I'm also not a dietitian or a nutritionist, but from the ones that I do follow, because that's a lot of like my Instagram follows that I have.
Right.
A lot of the dietitians will say like, yeah, like processed food is not that bad. If you only eat processed food, it is bad.
Sure.
If 90% of your plate is fresh food and the other 10% is processed food, you're fine. It's when it's 90% is processed, 10% is fresh, that's not as healthy. You know what I mean? So everything in moderation.
I made some homemade chicken salad the other day.
Oh,
I
love
did chicken salad, chopped up onions, chopped up pickles,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
a little bit
Yep.
of mayo, salt, pepper.
Add a little fresh dill to that.
Oh, what'd you call me?
Baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, you know,
No, I was saying, I think I need to talk to a therapist.
why?
I hate avocados. I hate guacamole.
Seafood.
I think-
you hate a lot
I
of
think-
stuff.
It's funny.
Boogers.
I'm not
Wait.
crazy about avocados. Like if it's on a sandwich, whatever, I'm like, okay, fine, I'll eat it, whatever. But if I have a choice, I'm taking guacamole over just avocado.
I would just eat an avocado.
I can't
Same.
stand it. And I realized we had an avocado tree in my backyard when I was a kid.
Oh,
and I was
that's
always,
why.
we always have to go and pick the avocados
That's
up.
why.
That's why you
do
need to go to a therapist.
Which I hate
I
to
think there's
do.
a lot more that you need to go to.
Yeah.
You know that I went to my brother's house on Saturday for my nephew Billy's birthday, and my whole family was there, and a lot of the questions were about Gio's family.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
about
wow.
Gio's stepfather, and that whole thing. It was a lot of questions about that.
Yeah, we had an avocado tree in the backyard, and I would always have to go pick up the avocados. And I'm like, I hate avocados.
I think
hate-
my father also wants to fight your stepfather.
Oh,
Oh, you would destroy him.
Yeah, he's
He's a frail, weak old man.
my father leans in and he goes, "Let me ask you a question. That guy, he's still alive?" And I go, "Yeah." And he's like, He didn't even say anything. He goes,
Yeah,
I think he's planning something.
that I like.
Take
Yeah.
us
Just
for
have
a
some
ride.
friends come in from Vegas that visit for
Oh, he
no
just went-
apparent reason.
He's
But it's
like,
like, why is that? I need to talk to a therapist.
Yeah,
you should.
definitely.
You want me to get one? We'll do it on the air.
I'm possibly missing out on tables like guacamole because of my childhood.
Right? Right?
Well, avocados don't have much of a taste, but like I could cut one in half, add a little salt and a little garlic powder, and just eat it like that.
But
I
do
like the
have-
texture.
They do have a weird texture. They do.
I
have
like
kind
the
of a-
texture. It's like mousse almost.
Yeah.
Like moose.
not mousse or mousse, but
He's got a weird texture.
No,
Moose, shirt in the pool or no?
no.
No.
No? Interesting. Well, no, he's skinny moose now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot. He's like an old lesbian lady.
Sometimes I don't know how stories get out, but they just do, and you read them and you go, okay, I'll bring this up. A cop in England told a female coworker to pull his finger. She refused, so he spun around, farted in her face, and now he might get fired for it. I don't know how this is a news story, but it's just like, all right.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
I think that's newsworthy for
Yeah.
sure.
yeah.
Take
Like,
that,
what do
Governor.
you do in that situation?
Wow.
along those lines, I've been trying to eat a little healthier,
Mm.
and I've been
Since
eating.
yesterday.
No.
Oh, okay.
I started on the weekend,
All right.
and I started taking my athletic greens again,
Oh, yeah.
and I feel like this is like day 4, so things are like turning now. You know what I mean? Like it's pushing the old stuff out and the new stuff. I feel like there's World War III going on in my stomach right now. Yeah.
Can I tell you something I added to my diet that really helped with my digestion and stuff?
Sure.
Chai seeds or
Don't even-
chia, whatever you want to call them.
Well, there's two different things.
Well, it's chai latte, but it's spelled the same. It's chia, chai.
No,
I don't know.
Chia, CHIA,
How do you spell chai latte?
CHAI,
Intelligence.
intelligence. Two different words.
Okay. Well, the seeds that you can add into stuff.
It's chia seeds.
It's chia seeds
Chia seeds.
and chai latte.
Yeah, totally different things.
Okay.
Yeah. But so you're saying the chia seeds
Chia
help
seeds.
your digestion,
Yes, because they're high in fiber.
right?
So I add a tablespoon to my morning yogurt. And I got to tell you, I skipped it a couple of days.
You felt it.
Oh my God.
Backed you up a little.
So yesterday I added it back in and made sure I had a lot of broccoli throughout the day.
Well, what do you think's doing it? The broccoli or the chia seeds?
Broccoli,
A little
chia
bit of
farts.
both.
Yeah.
No farts. No farts. But my pipes are cleaned.
Oh, they really?
Yeah.
Listen, I guarantee your pipes aren't as clean as mine are.
I don't know.
Because of that stuff that I took, man,
I actually thought about seeing if I could buy that stuff on Amazon.
dude, it's insane.
Just clean it
I
out.
bet you could. There's like Colace, which I think is something similar, not
Right.
as strong as this, but yeah,
Right.
colon blow is also something.
Colon blow.
you
Yeah.
can order
I
that
said I
stuff.
want full.
Different
I
thing.
want full empty.
Yeah, I mean, I felt good afterwards. Actually, yeah. But the process of it is not fun. No,
I'm grossed out just thinking about
takes up your whole afternoon.
Now, are the chia seeds the same thing as the chia pet?
it. No.
Are you eating the chia pet?
I think they are
Oh, I don't know.
exact same thing. Yeah,
I mean, right? Like, why wouldn't it be?
Maybe you're right.
Can you-
Maybe
But-
if you grow a chia seed, it grows into a chia pet.
yeah.
Right.
So one of the theories behind this is, well, like why I added the chia seeds is because they're high in fiber. Most people lack fiber in their diet. Most people only get like 5 to 10 grams a day. Whereas like men are supposed to be getting like 30 to 35 grams and women are supposed to be getting 25 to 30 grams a day.
And by the way, the big thing about fiber is that fills you up too.
Right.
That's
It
the
also-
biggest thing.
Yes, it helps fill you up, but it also helps with your digestive system and keeps it moving and stuff like that. And they say like there are what is it? Like there was research basically going back to why prostate cancer is so high because fiber is low.
Okay.
I like to sprinkle chia seeds on my Big Mac.
I mean,
Yeah, kind of mix it in there.
you can do what you want. I don't think that would really work as well. Maybe in the sauce if you wanted to, but they're pretty flavorless. Like you can add them into just about anything, but if you leave them in water, they get a really gross texture. That's the only thing. So
I eat them and then put a couple on my head. And see if I can go.
help with your hair. Maybe give some to Pete.
Wispy.
Chia Pet Pete.
Chia Pete.
Chia Pete.
Chia Pete. Hashtag Chia Pete.
Oh man, Chia Pete. Where's Pete?
Oh. Chris Robinson, not the singer,
Okay.
the sprinter for America, pulled off one of the wildest 400-meter hurdles where he won, and it's crazy. I don't know whether you saw this or not. He ran half the race fighting a wardrobe malfunction.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris has an anchor problem.
Oh, really?
I'm going to send you a video right now to the group, and Pap has it on Bone TV as well, where he's got a whole lot of flopping going on. I mean, he's trying to hurdle, and look at that thing. Look at that thing bouncing around.
Oh, yeah.
And he is having troubles keeping it in his shorts.
That's something I've never had trouble with.
Look at this.
I didn't get it.
Do you see it yet?
No.
Hang on, it's sending. Oh, come on, slow ass sender.
I think this happened to another guy one time.
Well, it happened to one of the guys at the combine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it
He
happened to the
literally
combine.
said
There
my-
you go. He should have it now.
These are problems I will never have.
But this guy is just flopping around, man. Floppity flop, and he's trying to tuck it back in. Why wins the race too? By the way, wins the hurdles.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, right.
Oh, my gosh. He's got old. Oh, yeah. He's jumping, and you're allowed to hit the hurdles when you jump over him?
Yeah, you can hit him. You can hit him and knock
What
him
if
down.
you hit him with your dong?
Yeah, that's
Wow.
part of it, I guess.
That's not really jumping over them if you're hitting them.
But you're allowed to as long as
That's
you go
great.
over them.
Yeah.
You're okay. And then he winds up like tripping, not over it, but it doesn't help.
Right.
He trips at the end and does a somersault, and then winds up winning the race.
He won by a head.
He's like, I've come too far to let this stop me.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Let's hope he's not doing that.
It would be a big understatement to say that a lot of things have happened regarding Facebook since the movie The Social Network came out in 2010.
Yeah.
So Aaron Sorkin is making a sequel
Oh,
that'll
really?
focus on consequences of Facebook becoming the largest social media platform. The Social Network Part 2 is in the works. It'll be based on the an expose done by the Wall Street Journal that they did on Facebook. No word whether Jesse Eisenberg is going to come back as Zuckerberg.
I mean, he was really good at it.
He was really good at
it.
I love that movie.
That movie's great.
Great
Yeah.
movie.
The movie's great.
Great
Yeah.
movie. Aaron
Everybody's-
Sorkin's awesome.
Everybody's Timberlake's great in it.
Yeah.
Like he playing the smarmy when he hands him the check.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, here's your
it's
check.
it's a great
Yeah.
movie.
So great.
Yeah. Yeah, but the funny thing about Jesse Eisenberg is it seems like he's that character in every movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it seems like that's who he is in real life.
Yeah.
But
Like,
he
he
did it.
seems-
But it gave us a good idea of what maybe Mark Zuckerberg might be like. But I don't think he's really like
he's
that.
not
at all.
like that
Yeah.
at all. Yeah, because if you see him in interviews or any stuff, whatever, he's just kind of nerdy. But he's not as cool.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the Aaron Sorkin back and forth.
Yeah.
Kind of talk. Whatever.
Did you
Edge.
see when I think it was Justin Timberlake hosted Saturday Night Live, and he brought Jesse Eisenberg out, and then they brought Mark Zuckerberg out, and then he was like, "Oh, you guys have never met before."
Oh,
He was
yeah.
like, "Oh."
yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good movie. I liked it. I would watch the second one for sure.
Sabrina Carpenter.
I do.
She released an alternate cover for her upcoming album, Man's Best Friend. It's a lot less controversial, less potentially sexist. She says it was, quote, approved by God.
Oh,
So do you know what her other cover was?
her on all fours with like a dog collar on, right?
Yeah, and the guy pulling her hair.
Yeah,
I just sent it to
kinda
you guys.
sexy.
Kind of the Spinal Tap, smell the glove kind of thing, whatever. And people got upset. Are girls not allowed to be sluts anymore?
No.
Are we slut shaming?
It's not really slutty as much as it's the guy is dominant. I could see why. I don't want my daughter to see that. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not saying she shouldn't do it. I just, as a parent, I would be protective of that. But, I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not
mean,
making a big deal out of it. I don't want my daughter to think that way.
I'd rather have that than showing a bunch of stuff, showing all your goods.
Yeah, I'm sure there's worse covers.
If that's my daughter, I would rather have that than her, half naked.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I might rather have her half naked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For your daughter.
Yeah,
to
because
see.
she's still covering. You know what I mean?
No, I mean like ninny's out.
No, I don't want ninnies out.
Sabrina Carpenter is interesting because if you just showed me her, she's attractive. She's not. I'm not like blown away by her or anything, and not really my type. I'm not like blonde guy, whatever. But she's sexy. She's sexy because she's dirty and slutty.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not mad at it.
I feel like you're mad at it.
You know,
No,
Don't be mad at her.
last night, how I realized is really, really sexy?
Who?
Taylor Swift.
Oh, yeah?
I
she's
saw
beautiful.
there was a clip where she was at the football camp and she was on stage and like, these high heels singing and stuff. I'm like, man.
Yeah, and she curses too. And
Yeah.
she's sexy.
I was like, man, she is really looking hot right there.
Yeah, and she does it in a way where sometimes she's little pretty and pristine, and then sometimes she's a little dirty.
Yeah, and she was wearing like a regular dress. It wasn't like she was, showing a bunch of skin or nothing.
I feel like I just was gonna say something. I feel like when you're making sweet love to Taylor Swift from behind, she turns around and looks at you.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
Sabrina Carpenter tells you to pull her hair.
Oh yeah. And I pull.
The thing about Taylor Swift though is we still all think that she's like 16.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
you have that in your mind. She's what, 33, 34, something like that?
Something, yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
It's weird.
It's got to be great to be a Kelsey brother.
Yeah.
Wolfgang Van Halen had to back out of the Ozzy Black Sabbath show
Oh.
because
Because they wanted him to buy 2 seats on the flight.
it's because he's opening for Creed, and I guess their tour starts like the next day, and he was like, "There's no way I could go and then get back and stuff." So, do you turn down? You don't just tell Creed, "Hey, get somebody for the first one," and then
For one night, yeah.
I go and play for the Ozzy Black Sabbath thing?
Yeah, unless you're just not. That doesn't mean anything to you.
I guess.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
does he have any connection to Black Sabbath or Ozzy?
I mean,
He did the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame thing,
oh yeah.
but I mean, when your dad is Eddie Van Halen, it's not that big of a deal to be hanging out with Ozzy.
But also, Van Halen was going to be called Rat Salad because of Black Sabbath.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So, like, obviously, they had a connection to Sabbath and stuff. So, I mean, no big deal.
the
you
kid
know?
more connected to Creed.
Yeah, I guess. And him and Mark Tremonti are good friends.
Right.
I know they have the same manager.
Yeah,
Yeah. That weird influencer guy, remember he was everywhere for a while, the Liver King?
Yes.
Oh.
But I only know the Liver King from Joe Rogan's show, and then So what was his deal? He said that he only ate liver.
Right. That he didn't do any steroids, that he
Right.
didn't do any of the different stuff, that he got all his nutrients through
Like a
eating a bunch of-
carnivore.
But
Yeah.
was it carnivore or was it just liver? Like, why was he the liver
I think
king?
specifically liver he was saying had all these different vitamins and all these different things that were good for you, and that's how he got all jacked and everything. Joe Rogan said clearly this guy's on steroids.
Right.
He was like, you're saying you're the liver king, whatever. Get tested. Get tested. Let's see whether you're on steroids.
Well, what did
and
they
stuff.
do? Did they end up testing him? Because he did admit that he was on steroids and he apologized to
Yeah,
everybody.
I
He
think-
did not admit. Someone found out like through his emails because he was ordering them. Someone found like his order slip.
I was
basically.
with Bert one day when the Liver King emailed Bert or text Bert and apologized to lying to Bert.
Yeah, because I think Bert had him on. I think
Yeah, Bert had him
his-
on. But I just happened to be with Bert one day. Bert goes, "The Liver King just texted me. He's apologizing for lying about the steroids. Like, we didn't know he was on steroids."
Yeah.
But I didn't really know. I don't know any of that stuff. But
Yeah,
I mean,
there's certain, you're like, there's no humanly possible way to,
to get that big.
right. Well,
that-
that guy was really, really ripped.
Right, yeah. So, anyways, he got arrested, whatever. He eats all the liver and does all this stuff. Arrested for threatening Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Joe has a restraining order against the guy now, but he's still yapping and stuff. The jail records obtained by Men's Journal Online do confirm that Brian Johnson, his real name, is being held on a potential charge of making terroristic threats.
Now, how far does somebody have to go before you can charge them with, like, what did the Liver King have to specifically call Joe Rogan and threaten him? Or are you just talking about saying things online? Or how does that go?
Probably stuff
'Cause I got
online,
a
I
couple
would-
people I could have arrested tomorrow.
I would imagine
Yeah.
stuff online, and as long as you're, making credible threats and you're doing that stuff. And
But-
and he was arrested in Texas. He was arrested in Austin,
Oh,
I
Austin,
think.
yeah.
Yeah. So whether he was there to be like, try and do whatever he's saying he was going to do to Rogan.
Yeah.
But I saw the video and he basically just challenges Joe Rogan to a jujitsu fight. It doesn't really seem like it was an actual threat, So I don't know if like they were just trying to find a reason to pick him up.
Well,
or...
that may have only been one thing. You know what I
Right.
mean? He may have done other stuff. He may have been emailing or doing other stuff.
Right. He might have been. That might have been the fourth offense.
Right.
So,
By the way, Joe Rogan, who in his younger days was a karate champion and does jujitsu and still can kick like crazy hard and stuff, where so much so that he had George St. Pierre, and George St. Pierre was asking him about like a spinning back kick that he does, and Joe goes, yeah, you have to keep your legs straight and do the thing. George St. Pierre, who is a multi champion for UFC and stuff, and he was doing it, and George St. Pierre, he goes, that's unbelievable, like really impressed by it. Stephen A. Smith said that he could beat up like Joe Rogan or knock him out or whatever.
you should try.
Stephen A. Smith, I saw a video the other day of him like training with his boxing guy, and he's like doing these terrible things, and then they just cut to Rogan, and Rogan's going and kicking harder than any of the UFC guys can kick. It was hilarious. I was like,
those guys who think that they could beat up Joe Rogan should try.
Yeah.
That's apparently the post that pushed it over the top was that he was wearing a wolf headdress, holding golden firearms, telling Joe Rogan to be ready, and then he was going to make him pay.
So there you go.
When you're holding guns, I'm going to make you pay.
Yeah,
that'll get you on the radar.
Yep.
Speaking of paying,
yeah,
what do you got?
The Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday. This hour's keyword is
escape. This hour's keyword is escape.
Escape.
ESCAPE. Go over to the 1025 The Bone free app and enter the word escape and get your chance at winning $1,000.
Good luck, everybody.
There you go. Sticking with MMA stuff, former MMA champion Ben Askren. Remember Ben Askren?
He fought Jake Paul, didn't he? Or one of the Pauls.
Yes, and he was the one that got the knee to the head and one of the fastest knockouts and stuff. Has been added to a lung transplant list and has shown small signs of improvement, according to his wife. Askren, who is 40 years old, remains hospitalized in a need of a lung transplant in his home state of Wisconsin, but his other organs are okay, according to his wife. The former standout, his condition was improved to the point where he requested coffee on Monday. They said, as of late last night, Ben is officially on the transplant list. Askren had been in the hospital all month due to severe pneumonia. As of June 17th, he was being supported by a ventilator.
It seems like a lung isn't that hard to get.
Well, that's a big deal, though, man.
Yeah.
Lung?
Yeah.
Because he was close to that. Like, I was thinking about picking him up. I don't know if anybody else knew about this. Or I was thinking about picking him up, but I guess now he's going to get the transplant, which still could go awry.
Right.
You know, could be a problem.
It's crazy that he had pneumonia, and that's what caused it, the lung damage.
Yeah.
Pneumonia's bad, man.
Yeah.
I mean, and if you get it a couple of times, it could be really bad.
Yeah. Terrible. So at least he's on the list now and hopefully doing better, and they'll get him a new lung, and we'll see what happens.
That's the only time in my adult life that I've spent time in the hospital is having pneumonia.
Yeah.
It's just too much.
Yeah, it's not to mess around with.
No.
I have some new music for you guys.
I love new music. We haven't had new music since Dolly Parton and Motley Crue last week.
This is this band's new single in 5 years.
Okay.
So it's been a little while since they put out any new music. You'll know the band. I don't know how easy you're going to get this one or not, but
right.
If you know who it is, just yell it out. It is a group. It's a band. First single in 5 years. New music on the Mike Calta Show. Here we go. That is new music from Good Charlotte.
Oh, I was going to say, you said Brothers. I thought Good Charlotte,
Yeah.
but I didn't think you'd care about Good Charlotte.
Good Charlotte's
Yeah.
first single in 5 years. That's called Rejects.
Oh, that's typical of them.
Thanks.
I think they're like, hey, Blink, can we go
Yeah.
open for you guys? Is that possible? Is there any way we can do that?
Those bands, it's so weird now because now they're like 50-year-old dudes. It's like
Yeah.
when our music was like about being young and like partying and stuff.
Got to stop wearing the eye makeup around now.
Yeah, it's
You know?
kind of weird. 'cause they
Galvin
just
and
look
I
old.
went to Los Angeles, and I could tell you it was 14 years ago, and we went to go meet with an agent. What was that guy's name? Do you remember?
Eatman.
Bob Eatman.
Yeah.
He was Opie and Anthony's agent, and he wanted to meet with. Well, he wanted to sign us, and we were like, all right, well, we're not going to sign without meeting with you first. So we flew to Los Angeles and we went and met with him. And we went to his office and we met with him. And then we went out to lunch. And then we went back and we both were like, I don't like him.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't like him either. I don't know why. I mean, this is a guy who made all his money for all these people. And we just left there and we were like, no,
not the guy.
And then he didn't feel like it was the guy. And I think he was MJ's agent and he had all the big like radio talent. We just didn't like him when we left. We were like, no.
Yeah.
But anyway, Galvin and I were in LA together for the first time, and we went on one of those like celebrity tours, like a TMZ tour or whatever, where they take you around. And we went by, I forgot the name of that place, but we went by this restaurant. And when we went out there, Benji Madden was out there, and he threw food at the bus.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh.
He was sitting on the porch,
What a rock
eating
star move.
outside.
Yeah.
Well, because the bus stopped, and people were like kind of looking, and you could tell he looked like somebody. And I think they might have said something, and he turned and took food and threw it at the bus. And we were
Yeah.
like, all right, later.
Wasn't he dating Paris Hilton for a minute?
I don't remember. I know one of them dates Cameron Diaz.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking about.
I think they're like engaged or married. Or
Right.
something.
I was going to say, yeah, I think he's still with her.
Yeah, but all those, even like Blink 182, you know, when your songs are about Summer of the Warp Tour and you're like
Yeah.
60, it's
Yeah,
weird.
yeah.
It's like you know,
But that's your life, you know.
right
That's
at,
your
at
whole
the time,
life.
you know.
Finally, in news, this is something that's going on online, and I thought it would be kind of funny for us to do. If you had to wear a warning label about yourself, like what your warning label would be, people are debating online. One person said theirs would be a great listener, but immediately forgets what you said.
Yeah.
Another one is warning, will tell you information you don't want to know.
Yeah.
I like this one. Contains cannabis. Keep away from children.
Oh, mine will say, "Will tell you things that aren't true."
Oh,
Yeah, or will tell you things you didn't want to hear. Because I'm just a chatty. I'll just like chatty Cathy. I'll talk.
I think mine would be highly combustible.
Yep, that's a good one.
I think that would be
Yeah.
pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Warning, I like to repeat myself. If I get drunk, I'll start repeating the story over and over.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've had any interaction with Drunk Gio.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
have.
you're gonna love Drunk Gio.
Yeah.
He's a blast.
He's drunk on the cruise.
Yeah.
No, I know,
No.
but I'm usually drunk on the cruise.
I'm not crazy wild drunk guy though.
No, you're not.
No.
Kind of low key, but I'll repeat myself a lot. I'll start
Really?
saying the same thing over and over.
Are we
Yeah.
making moves? Are we making moves?
Yeah.
Let's go. We're making
I
moves.
remember this last cruise being in the casino, and Gio walked right towards me and right past me. Did not even see me. He just was like this, just like walking, and I'm looking at him, and he just goes and he turns and walks down this way, and I was like, "All right, see you
Yeah.
later."
I don't recall interactions with Drunk Gio.
Yeah, I'm not crazy drunk guy. I'm
No?
just kind of chill. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I've seen you. Like I could tell late at night on the cruise when you and Joe are hanging out. I'm like, oh, they're drinking.
Yeah.
But
Oh, yeah.
but nothing where it just stands out. Where I'm
No.
like, oh yeah.
Joe, what is your warning label?
I think my warning label would be caution. Looks taller sitting down.
Carmen, you have one?
Warning will give you more information than needed.
Yeah.
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 Especially about food.
Yeah. If you start a conversation with me, I will keep it going.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't
We're
mean
talkers.
to. Yeah.
It's what we do.
I'd have warning. I don't really care what you're saying right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Warning,
true.
I will never remember your name.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I
a good one, Carmen.
I cannot remember people's name for the life of me.
Mine would be highly combustible. May walk away in mid conversation.
Warning, we're friendly. We're not friends.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh man.
Well, there you go. That is all for news.
What
All right.
a bunch of just some jerks.
Yeah.
Mike Calta Show. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, everybody. How y'all doing?
What's up, buddy?
Hey, going back on the Liver King, I know this is all recent, but I just watched the video yesterday that Liver King posted, I guess, before he got arrested in Texas. The
Yeah.
video's wild. I think he's shot out of his mind. He's losing it.
Yeah, Gio did fine where he was posing with guns. I didn't see the video, and I'll try and watch it during the break
Well,
here. Are you wrestling your phone right now?
you eating it?
I'm sorry.
It's all right. Thank you for
I'm
the.
sorry. I'm in my semi.
That's fine. We'll check it out online. I appreciate the heads up, sir. Thank you.
Yeah,
So-
I don't think anybody's shocked that, hey, the Liver King's weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So that guy's crazy.
Yeah.
Also, liver.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And-
I love liver.
and he
Come
would
on.
eat it
so
raw,
gross.
Yeah.
uncooked, like
Yeah.
raw meats. That's
Because it
raw.
has a lot
Yeah.
of iron in it, and it has that like metallic taste to it. It has that
that blood taste.
Yeah, I remember every once in a while my mom would make liver and onions, and it would smell so bad, and I would go, I don't know, try it, and I'd try it, and it has just that dry. It almost like sucks the moisture out of
Yeah.
your face. You're
Tastes
just
like you're eating pennies.
yeah, it's just like come on.
Oh,
Yeah.
I could eat chicken liver.
Yeah.
Like if I'm eating like a turkey or something like that.
Well,
and it
don't they
has-
make like a pate out of chicken liver or
Well, I
goose
don't
liver?
know.
I think it is.
Oh,
But
yeah,
whatever, like if I have to take those out and make them separately or whatever, that I could eat. But I don't want a liver. No, thank you.
Did you ever have that Devil's Food Underwood or whatever it is with the dancing devil on the side? It's like liver pate.
Oh no,
You right?
Yeah.
no.
Oh, that stuff was
Gross.
pretty good.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah.
sounds.
but don't they like force feed the geese or something like that? Like it's very
Yeah.
inhumane.
Yeah. They do
Oh.
that with a lot of animals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Veal.
But
Don't
like
tell me the
specific.
stories. I don't want
Yeah.
to know the stories.
You know how cute a baby cow is? What if we made it so it couldn't move
Oh.
for years?
That first time I read the thing about veal and how they got veal, I swore off veal forever. And then
Yeah.
one day I was like,
Oh, so good.
use a veal shop. Yeah, you just wait long enough to kind of forget the
Yeah.
story, and you're like, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
Just because I'm not eating veal doesn't mean they won't eat veal anymore.
It's not like they're going to stop.
Yeah. Next thing you know, you're having veal. All right, we got to take a break. If you'd like to get through on the phone lines are 800-771-1025. You still have time to go ahead and put the $1,000 in the bone. Mike Calta vacay payday keyword into the app. If you haven't done that, get ready because we're going to give you away another. How you doing? We're going to give you another word in the 9 o'clock hour. We're going to talk to Cody Tucker live from Texas next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. I would like to see Motley Crue one more time, I think.
I don't think you would.
No, I would like to see Motley Crue the way I remember them one more
Right,
time.
that's the
but I don't
problem.
believe that that's going to happen.
No, because I told you I saw him at Rockville last year,
Yeah.
and the music was great. And then Vince started singing, and I said, all right, I think we're done.
A lot of that. Cody Tucker joins us live from Texas this morning, where I heard the Liver King is just on the run out there. Be careful.
Yeah,
He might be coming after
he
you
certainly
next.
is.
Yeah. What's going on, man? How are things going?
Oh, pretty good, man. How are y'all doing?
Happy Jurassic Park week to you. I know there's a new Jurassic Park film opening this week. You must be very happy.
Oh boy, yeah, I am pretty excited for it.
Yes or no? I can never tell if you're being sarcastic or not because I feel like you think this one's going to suck.
No. I'm genuine excitement. This is just how I sound when I'm excited.
Well, yeah, I looked yesterday. My daughter is 12 years old and she's in volleyball camp every day. And I hit her up yesterday. I've been picking her up from volleyball camp and I go, do you want to go to the movies tomorrow? And she's like, all right. And she goes, what do you want to see? And I go, I don't know. There's nothing to see. I mean, I don't think that Jurassic Park movie opens up till this weekend, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
28 weeks later.
She's
Supposed to be
12.
good.
Years.
You can't take a
Oh.
12-year-old to go see that. It's
My parents took me to see Saving Private Ryan when I was 5.
Yeah, but Saving Private Ryan is a historic movie. You need to see that. This is about vampires eating people's faces. I got a kid who just started sleeping in her own bedroom.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you got to expose people to things early, I think.
I think so too. My dad, I always say, took me to see Porky's when it was in the movie theater. Do you even know Porky's? Have you seen Porky's?
Yeah, Kim Cattrall.
Yeah. And we saw Porky's when it was in the theater. I had to be like 11 years old, 12 years old. That was a lot of boobies and a lot of, wings in the hole and all that. But I never been arrested, don't do drugs like that. I turn out just fine. Maybe a little bit more perverted than the average guy, but
Could only have sex through a hole in the
through a hole.
shower.
Yeah, that's the only way I could do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Yeah. You seen the Extra Down today?
Extra down?
Like tired, like maybe worn out.
Oh, no. I mean, this is typically my speed that I'm running at.
This is true.
I
You
don't-
seem like maybe a hair down. I'm just checking to make sure you're okay. Sometimes I like to look into your look into your soul.
Oh no, I mean, there's not much going on in there, so I don't know what you're trying to find. But yeah, no, man, I'm doing pretty good. I'd say maybe a little tired.
How's the book doing?
Pretty good, I think.
Yeah. You're
not
supposed to
really-
know. You're supposed to look into those sort of things.
I don't like knowing any of that kind of stuff.
You're You're gonna want to know when the checks come. The book is called Now You Know. Sorry, and Now You Know. Mind-blowing stories from the history of pop culture. by our friend Cody Tucker, and it's not too bad. It's a perfect thickness. It's easy to read. There's a lot of stuff in here that you read it and you go, oh, I didn't know that. And then there's some of the stuff you read in here and you go, holy cow, I didn't know that. Very interesting. I think that you did a great job on this, and I think that people would really appreciate it.
Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, it seems to have a pretty decent reception so far. So I'm pretty happy about that.
How's the girlfriend that we never get to see?
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just as just the same. She's doing all right.
Sometimes I just like to poke and prod you to see if we can get more information out of you.
Yeah,
you're a mystery to me, and I like to know more about you.
There's not really much to know, to be honest. I think that's more what it is. There's no real mystery, I'm a pretty average fella, I think.
We were talking earlier. I'm imagining Cody, much like Mike and I, in the pool, t-shirt on, right? We're having a big debate about that.
I used to when I was a kid, whenever I was, ashamed of, how I looked and all that. But now I could care less. I'll walk around Walmart with a shirt off.
Really? Oh, man.
We were talking about how I normally could care less either. Like I'm not worried about you making fun of me. I feel like I'm offending you if I go swimming with no shirt on. Like
why would you?
Because I'm forcing you to look
at other
at
people.
I do though. I feel like I'm creating an uncomfortable environment because now I got to talk to this fat guy. He's got his man boobs and his stretch marks all hanging out here, and it just put a cover on. It just make it easy for everybody.
That thought has never once crossed my mind.
Yeah,
if I have to look at it, you do too. That's kind of my philosophy.
Yeah, I mean, I just wish I could feel that. I don't feel that.
Yeah, you got to stop caring so much about everything.
Which is weird because I normally don't care. I normally don't care at all what people think.
Yeah. Well, I think you should just try ripping that top off, and letting things hang.
You're getting a little crazy.
It's an odd level of comfort for me for some reason.
I went to my daughter's volleyball tournament a couple of weeks ago, and they set up these chairs. And it's like the chairs that have been left over from a Catholic school in the 30s. It's just old, flimsy plastic chairs. And I sat on the chair, and I was not feeling confident. And then fat guys will do this chair sit where we put our feet under the seat of the chair. So if it starts to go, we could jump up really quick. But I got too comfortable, and I let my feet stretch out. And while my feet were stretching out, the chair broke, but didn't just break. It was demolished and went completely flat. I went to my ass first and then to my back laying on the ground. And I'm talking about 1,200 people in an auditorium. And I just lay there for a second and laughed and then just sat up and just sat on the floor for a couple of minutes. And my wife was like, "Are you okay?" I go, "Yeah, what am I going to do?" And she goes, "Do you need help to get up?" I go, "No, I just don't see any reason to get up. I'm not going to sit in another chair. I might as well just sit right here on the floor."
Do you just throw the chair aside at that
I left
point?
it right on the floor where I broke it. And it's probably still there. I probably embedded in the ground.
In pieces.
In pieces. Yeah.
They should know better. A lot of people just assume that everyone can sit everywhere.
Yeah.
And that's just not true. They should, have some better chairs.
But the way I see
very
it,
particular about
I know, but you, as a big guy, you probably size up the chair. Like you're not getting into one of those white plastic chairs that they have at barbecues. I've flattened a couple of those in my day.
Yeah, no. I actually bought my own lawn chair that it was specifically designed to hold a larger man.
I have one of those too.
Yeah, and I that's what I take with me. I don't trust what other people have because they just assume that it works because it works for them.
Right.
No, sir.
That's a lot like I walk into things all the time because people hang stuff for them to be able to get under.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they're 5'6" and I'm 6'4", so I'm like, oh, who's getting under this?
Yeah.
I have a lot of issues with things like that. I'm a pretty tall fella as well. So
how tall of a guy are you?
6'3".
Oh yeah! Wow, you are a giant.
Yeah, I'm a big SOB. That's for sure.
Are you rocking an outsider shirt today?
Oh yeah. That's the Brothers Curtis.
Yeah.
Stay gold.
Pony Boy and Soda Pop and Daryl.
That's right.
Daryl, right? Is that right?
Well, I think they say like Dally. I don't know if it's
Dally.
Dallas was Matt Dillon. Derry was what's his name?
Right.
Was Patrick Swayze.
Yeah.
It's it's one of my favorite movies. Yeah.
So, do you like Back to the Future?
No.
I didn't think you would. We love Back to the Future. So a couple of months ago, Back to the Future, the musical, came to town, and we were very excited to go see it. So I went to go see it, and I took my son and his girlfriend, and we were there. And about halfway through the first part, I looked at them and I go, "Do you guys hate this too?" And they said, "Yes." And we got up and left, and I was like, "Ugh, this stunk." And on the way out, well, I don't mind a musical. I mean, I don't mind if I'm going to Broadway to see a musical. I expected, like, I went to see School of Rock, the movie, and I took my daughter when she was like 6 because she likes the movie. And when it was over, she was like, it was too sing-songy. I go, yeah, musicals, too much music in their musical. Anyway, we left. I saw a poster for Outsiders was coming, and I went, oh, that I would go see. Outsiders the musical. I don't need to see that. Stay Gold Pony. Stay Gold Dally. I don't want that. That's going to ruin the whole thing for me.
Yeah, I mean, it would just be West Side Story.
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah, I hate musicals more than probably anything in the world.
Yeah, I don't mind one that I'm expecting to see. I just didn't like the Back to the Future one. It was just too nonsense. I saw the other thing that you put out that everybody else is doing is that list of God damn it, I wish I had it in front of me, that list of movies that you've seen or not seen.
Yeah.
But you had one on that. You had your list of where you're missing one. Oh, was it Django that you didn't see?
No, I've seen that. There was a few on there. I haven't seen Gone with the Wind.
Yeah, it's garbage. Yeah.
And one that everybody kept messaging me about was It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh yeah, fantastic.
I wouldn't say that's. I don't agree with that it's that great. I just can't believe you've avoided it so long.
Yeah, it's one of those things like every Christmas I say I'm going to watch it. I've also never seen A Christmas Story. Ralphie and all that.
Yeah, same.
And every year I think like, okay, this is the year I'm going to finally watch this thing, and I never do. I end up just watching, Home Alone.
Yeah,
probably 100 times.
I have not seen Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Everybody jumps me about that.
It's not that good.
Oh, these guys
out of your gourd.
Man.
So great. You're out of your gourd.
Yeah. Well, that's true, but I just I don't think it's that funny. Most comedies I don't really find to be that funny.
Do you have a favorite comedy?
Oh, probably maybe Airplane. Airplane would be high up there.
Yeah.
Or History of the World Part 1.
That's a great movie. That's a great movie.
Yeah. And then of course like Tropic Thunder is,
Can I just tell you, I don't nobody else knows or remembers this line, but in History of the World, was it History of the World or was it Spaceballs? Now I can't remember. Where they were combing the desert.
That's Spaceballs.
Yeah,
Spaceballs.
Yeah.
And the black guys had the picks. No. What History of the World is when they're running through Rome and he goes, "Seize him," and Gregory Hines goes, "Seize this, honkus." Dude, that movie's great, man. All right,
History of the World is amazing. Yeah.
What do we have this week in Cody Tucker world?
Just more solo.
Yeah. No, I mean, what do you have for us as far as interesting tidbits?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, well, you should be more specific.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah,
my bad.
Right. No worries. All right. So on D-Day, June 6, 1944, over 150,000 soldiers landed on the beaches of Normandy. There was only one general who landed on the beaches with the first wave of troops. He stood out in the open, helped direct everyone to where they needed to go, dodging bullets the entire time, nearly being shot multiple times. He was 56 years old, the oldest person to take part in the invasion. He was also the only person whose son was also landing on the beaches that day. The next month, he died from a heart attack while laying in a captured German truck. That general was a man named Theodore Roosevelt Jr., the son of former President Teddy Roosevelt.
Oh, wow. Wow, you think that that would use some pull to get out of having to go?
I think the Roosevelts didn't
they were
have much respect for that.
Yeah,
survived the beach, then died of a heart attack.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep, died of a heart attack about a month. Yeah, a couple months later.
One of the most vicious movie scenes I've ever seen in Saving Private Ryan. When he's on the beaches and those bullets are flying by and guys are just getting their heads just blown off. That's one of the hardest things to watch.
And people have said it's pretty accurate.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Yeah, during the premiere, Spielberg invited a bunch of World War II veterans to watch it,
Yeah.
and there was a lot of them who passed out and had to be like taken out of the theater.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, what a horrible decision on his part. But,
Well, yeah, to have them all relive that whole moment.
yeah, how would y'all like to see the worst event of your life in
Yeah.
a movie theater? Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
you're pretty ambiguous about your age. I've asked a couple of times, but are you out of the draft range?
What is the draft range?
I don't know. I just
I think
know
my
it.
weight puts me out of the draft range.
Maybe. I know that at 53 years old, I think I'm pretty safe.
18 to 25.
Oh yeah. 18,
I'm
yeah.
way out of that.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
You're good. 18 to 25.
Yep.
Oh man, that makes me nervous for my kid.
Mhm.
Not that he's going to get drafted. I just don't like to think about that. All right, what else we have?
All right, so another World War II one, actually. So during World War II, a Soviet soldier named Yakov Zhugashvili was captured by Nazi soldiers and held as a prisoner of war. Yakov tried to hide his identity, but was soon recognized. He was immediately interrogated, and attempts were made to have him released in exchange for Hitler's nephew, Leo Raubal. But Soviet leader Joseph Stalin refused the offer. Stalin said that Yakov was a coward for surrendering, said that he should have killed himself before being captured. The reason Yakov was trying to hide his identity was because he was the son of Soviet leader Joseph Stalin.
Oh, wow.
That's
what
a big one.
brutal father.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
If you want to check out more from Cody Tucker, you could do like I do and follow him on social media at the Cody Tucker Show on Instagram and on YouTube. And on YouTube, he does his show, and you and your guy doing the show together, the double wide one.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Double wide dog still going strong.
Yeah.
You know, just rambling about a bunch of BS, you know.
Any porn stars coming up?
Yeah, there will be a few coming up eventually. Just not this coming week.
All right.
But yeah, I'll get back to it.
No, I just like to check in every once in a while. Go follow Cody Tucker, give him a like and subscribe, and then we'll check in with him next week. Cody, thank you, brother, and good luck with Jurassic Park.
Thank you. I will do my best.
All right, pal. Take it easy. There you go. The great Cody Tucker. Love that kid. Sorry, I had a lot of buttons to push over.
Yeah.
All right, we must take a break. If you'd like to get through on the phone lines, you can do that. 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers, and another opportunity for winning $1,000 is coming up with the Mike Calta Vacay Payday. I'll give you that keyword when we come back right at the top of the hour. This is 1025 The Bone. Uber over there, get dropped off, hang out for the whole day, and then come back the next night if you're not staying there, or hook up, man. Do what we used to do back in the day. Meet some people out there and stay in their hotel room. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of that going on.
Yeah.
I see how many like swingers and stuff we have in our, like I could tell through Instagram.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Dig a little deep. Yeah. So you never know. You may hook up. I'm
Yeah,
not saying
ask
that's
around.
a sex thing.
Looking
Yeah.
for the pineapples,
When you get there, ask around.
You know.
right?
I don't. Is your wife going?
I don't know yet.
Your wife's going.
My wife's going, yeah.
My wife doesn't want to go. Like I like to say that she's not going, but people. What?
Or was it? Did you invite her like the cruise?
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
don't want to go to
Yeah,
the beach,
yeah.
Bash, do
Don't
you?
ruin it. Don't ruin it for me. She might be in the car right now.
Wow.
Be on
You
my
just
side.
You just don't. No, you just don't like your wife.
I love my wife. I love my wife.
You don't want her to go on the cruise. You don't want her to go to the beach, Bash.
Yeah.
And
Sounds like you love
all
her.
jokes aside, I hope that she does go on the cruise this year. I didn't want her to go on the cruise previous years because Bobby was going and I get to hang out with Bobby. But I feel like it's been a long time that she's been, and I'd like her to go. I don't want Juliana to go because Joey can go and I don't have to worry about him. Juliana, I have to worry about. So, but I do want Amanda to come with me. She's a lot of fun on the cruise, and it's been some time since she's gone. Couples table.
I don't
Alright.
think I don't
I'm
feel like
just
you
saying.
really mean that.
What? You don't feel like I want her to go, or I
No.
want to sit at the couples table?
Both.
Yeah, maybe that's true. No, I do want her to go. I do. She's fun. She's fun to hang out with.
Yeah, I agree with
Why'd
that.
your voice
just
go
is-
up when you said that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it.
Fun.
I'm
It's so
excited.
fun.
Bobby made her not go.
I didn't blame Bobby. I knew that I would want to hang out with Bobby.
You
And-
chose Bobby over your wife. That's what you're trying to say.
Yes, in this case, Calvin.
Is
In
Bobby
this
at
case, I
the
did.
beach bash?
No, Bobby is not at the beach. I mean, he's welcome to come if he'd like to. That would certainly change things.
Who would you rather have at the beach bash?
Bobby.
or
Bobby's
okay.
way more fun.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And your wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bobby, shirt on in the pool.
No, not
No?
anymore. I don't
Okay.
think.
Yeah, I don't know. That's
No.
At one point, was he? Probably.
Probably.
Man, Bobby was big. When I look back to when he filmed his special,
Yeah.
because I was watching it a couple days ago, man, you don't realize somebody's so big until they lose the weight. Like, man, he was big.
Yeah, I didn't really see it either until I looked back at old pictures because he's so skinny now. Like he's in such great shape now.
You don't think about it at the time, really.
Yeah, he was swollen. He looked like something. He looked like Patrick from SpongeBob.
Yeah.
He was just like a big bloop. Now he's defined. He's got big arms. He's skinny body.
Gets to wear cool shirts.
Does wear some cool shirts.
Some of those shirts they don't make in like 2XL and 3XL.
No,
you know,
he's down to the 1X.
Yeah.
I haven't been 1X since I was a sophomore in high school.
That opens up the wardrobe to a whole new world.
Yep, you can buy it from a department store.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that. I don't know the last time that I bought clothes in a department store.
Really?
Where are you buying them?
At the Fat Guy Clothes Store. It's the only place you can buy them.
What
or
is
online.
it? The DXL?
DXL or online, but like I'm not walking into a Macy's buying clothes at Macy's.
Lane Bryant.
No, that's fat ladies. Don't get. It's a big difference.
What the ones over in China, whatever, Moo Cow and
Yeah,
Pig Lady.
yeah,
all the
Pig Lady.
These aren't translating well. That's not what it should be.
Lost in translation.
Hippo face.
Oh wow, they're showing video of the bunker buster bombs. Those things are pretty amazing.
Bronco Buster.
I'm not a big war guy. Like I'm not a big. Like I don't study World War II and all that stuff, but I do like to watch those videos. Look at those things going digging into the ground. That's pretty amazing. That's pretty wild stuff. They're showing it on the news right now. The video of the bunker busters from the actual missiles that were fired. That's pretty cool.
There's some breaking sports news.
What do we have in the breaking sports news?
Right here in Tampa Bay.
I saw this. Go ahead. Tell everybody.
Jason Light and Todd Bowles both get multi-year extensions with the Buccaneers.
Yeah,
Nice.
good for them.
Looks like their contracts are lockstep now.
Yeah, there was some rumor another rumor about Belichick
Stop.
the other day. Yeah, that's done.
He's like
done.
70. Like, let it go.
Just because he's got a hot girlfriend doesn't mean we want him.
No.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hey, how's it going, Mike?
Pretty good, sir. How are you?
Good. Hey, speaking of Bobby, have you guys seen that video of him storming off with Lewis and Dan Soder?
No, is it new or is it old?
It's new. It was like just released not too long ago. Like his power went out.
Nah, I did not see it.
Oh, it's funny. Yeah.
It's
You
angry,
need to check it out.
angry Bobby.
Angry, bitchy mood.
Yeah. I'm
Gets
familiar
up
with.
and leaves.
I'm familiar with that guy. I know him well. All right, thank you. We'll look for it. Appreciate it. Thank you. You can hear Bobby Kelly every day on Sirius XM on the Bonfire, which I happen to be listening to. Trying to say how I can explain this. Bobby and Big J were arguing over something that I think we would all agree upon. A girl was doing something, a porn star girl was doing something to Big J that Bobby said was gross and Big J was saying was kind of hot.
Okay.
I have to show you with my hands because I can't really say it.
And you think we would all definitely be into this?
No, I think we would all think it's gross.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm a class A pervert, and sometimes I differ from what you guys would think. I think we all would agree that this is not hot.
Do you want to text it or just you want to act it out?
I'm going to act it out
Right.
so that the people at home could see. I just can't say it on the radio because they make us act like we're toddlers
Yeah.
on the radio. In that case, maybe I could say it like a toddler. He was the victim of a woman who was
Fishing? I can't see your hands.
number
Okay.
in his.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
no.
I'm out.
I can tell you, for people who have listened for a long time, we had girls do that in studio,
Yes.
and it was built up. Oh, this is going to be great. Immediately, as soon as it started happening, I go, I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all.
Not what
Yeah.
we thought it would be.
That's a deal breaker.
Yeah, that's no good.
Like, I don't know where that's like.
It's the old joke, not a garbanzo bean.
Help me out. But
The other thing that's just like a garbanzo bean? A chickpea? I've never paid $100 for a garbanzo bean on my face.
That was well done. Well done.
I
never
was
heard that.
100% stumped.
Oh, really?
He said that.
Oh, you played it off like you knew.
No.
That's the old joke of what's the difference between a garbanzo bean and a chickpea.
Yeah.
I never paid $100 for a garbanzo bean on my face.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah. So I guess Big J did that with a porn star lady, and was
His
like,
idea?
That's hot.
Do we know if it's his idea?
I think
her idea?
it was on a podcast or something,
Right.
like some sort of porno podcast, and he thought that was hot, and Bobby thought it was gross, and they got an argument over it. And I mean, like, I think it's gross to the point where I don't want it done to me, but I don't care if it's done to you.
Don't want it done to you.
Yeah, would do it.
What if it's Gwen Stefani?
No, I'm still out.
I mean, what is it part of, like, if she could do that to you, then you could do something, or no?
Yeah, like you're in the middle, but like she really wants to do that to you. So you're going to...
Yeah. No, if she asked me, I'll probably do it. If my wife really wanted to do that, I'd let her do it.
Yeah.
I just don't, I don't want it, you know?
Well, maybe on the cruise.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Where do you stand on that? Like I tell my wife, and I think it's because I'm safe, because I know that she's so, like, run of the mill. I would do anything that she wanted me to do that didn't require gay stuff. Yeah. I'm down with doing it. If she said to me, "Look, I really like when you do this," I'd be like, "Let's just do it."
Yeah.
I don't care. Oh, that's how I feel. That's how I feel.
Yeah. That's
She
how you should be.
Says the same thing to me, but I would never make her do some of those things. That's your wife.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah.
Mother of
I
my
get it.
children.
Yeah.
That's right. You don't want to do that.
No.
When's the last time you and your wife made sweet love? Don't lie about it.
A week ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
With a duck involved.
Wait a minute.
Oh, isn't there? That means we got 2 minutes till the Bone Mike Calta vacay payday keyword, which we will give you, and you can put in the app for a chance to win $1,000. That's coming up here in a couple of minutes, so stand by for that. I don't know where you find the time to do that with kids running around your house and all that stuff.
Yeah. I mean, my kids are older.
Do you do this? Do you often have this conversation that me and my wife have? Hey, the kids aren't home. We should probably do it.
No.
And then it turns into, I don't know. Do you really feel like doing it? Not really.
There's never really conversations. It just kind of happens.
It does, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's pretty good.
Who initiates it?
Jamie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gio does not seem like he's
Not a worker.
good at he doesn't seem like he'd be good at flirting.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna argue with you, Carmen.
My wife is not good at flirting. She flirts in two ways. She either flirts so direct that it's unsexy, or so flirty that it's mysterious. Like, she'll be like, we could, I don't know, that, or, hey, do you want to go inside and bang? You know what I mean? Like, it's either right to the point or so far away from it. It's never an actual flirt.
Yeah, there's never really, it's not conversations. Just kind of, happens.
What do you mean? You guys are laying around in bed and you just roll over and do it?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's the thing. We're never in bed. We go to bed to sleep.
Yeah.
So we're not like, we going in bed, it's time to go to bed or to do it. You know what I mean? But I mean, it's
yeah, but
not,
your kid's in your bed all the time and you sleep in a different room.
Yeah,
so,
well, during the week is just virtually impossible.
yeah, there's a lot of extra factors.
During the week, she used to have to sneak upstairs like a real harlot.
Yeah.
She used to sneak out of the room, go up the stairs.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That was pretty good, except I would have anxiety that my daughter would wake up and not know where anybody was.
Yeah, but
That
you
would
feel like
bother
you're
me.
getting away with something.
No, I feel like I'm abandoning my children. It's a terrible feeling to have when you're trying
I've
to have
abandoned
sex.
my boy.
Yeah. Carmen, it is straight up 9 o'clock on the Mike Calta Show.
The Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday. This hour's keyword is
Shop.
Shop.
This hour's keyword is shop. SHOP. Head over to the 1025 The Bone free app and enter the word shop right now for your chance to win $1,000.
I'd like to take this second to thank everybody, Galvin.
You're welcome.
You're included.
Yeah.
And thank everybody who listened to me last week, earlier this week, when I asked you to please go to the Mike Calta Show YouTube page and subscribe to that page, because we are now over 15,000 subscribers, which is significant for us. And like I had mentioned before, the more subscribers that we get, the more it unlocks and makes it able for us to do. That is the key purpose of us trying to grow our online audience. Most of the time, I just would rather you just watch the show. I don't care if you're watching on Bone TV or YouTube or listening on the radio. It doesn't matter to me. As long as you're tuned into the show, that makes me happy. But if you get an opportunity to subscribe to our YouTube page, that really helps us a lot. The more subscribers we get, the more opportunities we have to entertain you in different ways and do more things online with our YouTube channel. So if you could take a second to go and subscribe to that, we'd appreciate it. But thank you to everybody who helped push us. And, we got 200 or so subscribers in the last couple of days just by mentioning on the air once or twice. That pushes over 15,000 subscribers. So thank you for that. That's important to us. We will take a break and give you an opportunity to go put that bonus keyword in the vacay payday.
Bonus.
Well, it's a little vacay payday bonus.
Okay.
And give you a chance to do that and get yourself $1,000. We'll give you some tickets when we come back as we play a little game called Ready, Set, Lie next on 102.5 The Bone. Gio, you got me inspired yesterday.
I did.
Yeah. Because you were saying how I used to have people over and now I don't anymore.
That is true.
But I would like people to come over, like especially for the Bucks away games. We could watch them upstairs.
All right.
You're invited.
I'm in. Thank you. I appreciate the invite.
All right.
Yeah, I just feel like sometimes, let's just say I used to work for a guy. And when that guy would invite you over and you're like, Jesus Christ, I got to work with this guy 20 hours a week. The last thing I want to do is spend another 4 hours with him watching football. I'd rather just be watching it in my house with my hand in my pants and one on my Bud Light and watching the game and enjoying the game. I understand that. That's why I feel like when I invite you, I don't want you to feel like, oh, we have to go. He invited us.
I do feel pressured to come now.
Right?
Yes.
Right? See, that's
Yeah.
the thing I was trying to avoid in the first place. I don't want that. Like, Galvin doesn't care. Galvin was like, no, I'm not coming.
Yeah. I never feel pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't care. You don't care about the peripheral.
Right. But I also don't think it means that much to you if I don't show certain things.
Sure, like,
certain things would.
yeah.
He invited. Obviously, he wants us to come. Let's go. Whatever. But if there's some stuff that you're like, hey, this is happening. Either way, it's happening.
I respect. I don't feel like leaving my house.
Yeah.
And you don't have to tell me that. You just say no.
Mm.
You say I can't make it. Okay, cool. Thank you.
The thing would be is I would commit to coming on Sunday, and then it would be like 12:30, and I'd be like, I don't really want to go.
Well, that's bad.
Why didn't
I've
you
already
do-
bought food.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You made me
It's-
buy food.
So I'd rather just say I'm not going to come at all.
Can I throw this out there?
Yeah.
Not to make it me making a party at your house or anything. But if you want to break it in, you want to do something. Olivero was asking me because we were talking about UFC 317 that's happening on Saturday night, and it was just Oliveira's birthday.
Who is fighting in that?
Taporia is fighting Oliveira. What?
You just made those names up.
No.
Those aren't real people.
So for Oliveira's birthday, Oliveria's fighting?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
There's two title fights. There's two
Okay.
title fights, and there's a lot of good fights on there. Yeah. But I don't
Taporia
know.
and Oliveira.
I don't know whether you want to have people over and we could do like a little birthday Oliveira party,
I mean, that's not a bad idea.
right?
I don't know what Amanda's plans are, but that's not a bad idea. Maybe we'll do that. To watch the Taporia Oliveira fight. My favorite.
I'm picking Oliveira. In the
You
second,
think? You
second
think
round.
so?
Yeah. Yeah, Mike Olivero. Oh,
I don't know. I got those awesome seats in there now.
I haven't even
Theater
seen
seats.
those. Yeah.
And nobody's even ever sat on them.
Nope.
I might just
No
walk
idea.
up there and check it out.
Oh, feel free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's an unused space.
It is. Well, the kids use it.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
that's
my
good.
daughter uses it with her friends. That's good. So much that there's an air mattress blown up in there because the kids sleep in there
Right.
when they comes over, and all they watch is Coraline over and over again.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Did you
Well,
ever get like the little the candy stand and all the popcorn and all that stuff in there?
No, so I have a full popcorn machine,
Yeah.
like a movie theater popcorn machine where you put the stuff in and but I've never set it up. So I gotta do that.
Yeah.
And I keep looking for as far as the candy goes, and I feel like the more candy I buy, the more candy everybody's just gonna rush to eat.
Yeah, or it's not eaten and it just goes bad.
Well, I don't think it's gonna go bad, not in this house. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong because we still got candy in here from Easter and Halloween last year. So maybe.
But you could just use that candy and put it like on a little cart.
No,
you know
I
what
know,
mean?
I
Like
know,
little
but
grab
I
and
want to make
go.
it look kind of cool. I want to make it look like a theater. You know?
Wasteful.
Michael, I can help you set up that popcorn machine.
Can you, Joe?
Yes.
By help me, you mean do it?
Yes.
Okay.
I am familiar with the popcorn machine.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Why? What do you have one at home?
No, my parents had one when we had that campground. So I learned about it then. I used to have to make the popcorn for the campers.
Okay.
And then when I became the student council president, I set it up to where we would sell popcorn in the lunchroom.
So you got it all the way down. What is the process? You put the kernels in. You have to put the oil in.
Got to put the oil in, put the kernels in, turn it on.
Yeah. If you can help me with that, Joe, that would be great.
What would you say you're better at doing? Making popcorn or making videos?
Definitely popcorn.
All right. Good.
All
good.
right.
How fun is cleaning that thing, Joe?
No, you don't ever clean it.
Well, yeah, you
Oh,
do have
yes,
to clean it.
you do.
That seasons it.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. Not after
Well,
every
Joe-
use. Not after every use, but probably once a month.
But if you're not using it constantly,
Joe,
That's-
as director of popcorn activity, I appreciate you cleaning it once a month.
It is
Yeah.
my pleasure, Michael.
Thank
I
you.
will go up there and look at it after the show.
I think I'm out. I'm busy that day.
All right, we got some stuff to give away to you. I'll be honest with you, it's not that great, at least not to me, but you may want Day to Remember tickets and something else. What's the other thing you have?
Bone Thugs and Harmony with 3-6 Mafia. Yeah. And Suicide Boys.
Oh, yeah, Suicide Boys is a big ticket.
Day to Remember, pretty big draw. I think people.
Yeah,
are
I don't know.
excited
I
about that.
said I don't want it, but look right away.
Yeah.
Phone calls dropped off. It's amazing. But we're going to play a game called Ready, Set, Lie, and we'll give those tickets away right now. We're going to go around the room, and we're each going to make a statement. That statement is true for one person and a lie for the rest of them. We're going to go around clockwise in the room, and then we're going to give somebody 3 questions to ask among the people in the room, and you will try and determine who that is, in fact, a truth for and who it is a lie for. Galvin, we will start with you and go clockwise around the room.
All right. I once hit a guy in the face with a bike lock, and that guy's name happened to be Freddy Krueger.
Gio.
I once hit a guy in the face with a bike lock, and that guy's name happened to be Freddy Krueger.
Carmen.
I once hit a guy in the face with a bike lock, and that guy's name happened to be Freddy Krueger.
I once hit a guy in the face with a bike lock, and that guy's name happened to be Freddy Krueger.
I once hit a guy in the face with a bike lock, and that guy's name happened to be Freddy Krueger.
All right, let me get a contestant on the line. Good morning. Who is this?
Travis.
Travis, one of us hit a guy in the face with a bike lock, and that guy's name happened to be Freddy Krueger. You get 3 questions to ask before you determine who that is in fact truthful for and who it is a lie for. Go ahead with your questioning.
I don't know. I've never played this one.
You get to ask us some questions.
You're not worth it.
What a
he's
huge
like,
pussy.
Nope.
I got nothing, bro.
I'm out.
Later.
All right.
Good morning. Who is this?
Hi, this is Erica.
All right, Erica. Erica, I hope you were listening. One of us hit a guy in the face with a bike lock. That guy's name happened to be Freddy Krueger. In order to determine who that is true for, you get 3 questions to ask among the people, and then you will have to decide who that is true for. Go ahead with your questioning.
Carmen, what did Freddy Krueger look like?
He was just like an average guy. We went to school together. So it was like outside of school, but, brown hair, white.
There you go.
Galvin,
Yes.
how old were you when you hit Freddy Krueger?
I was 12 years old because it was the summer before I went into junior high.
One more
Gio.
question. The question's for Gio. Go ahead.
Where did you live when you hit Freddy Krueger?
Newport Richie.
All right, those are your 3 questions. Think about it and tell us which member of the Mike Calta Show hit a guy with a lock, and that guy's name happened to be Freddy Krueger. Who is your guess?
Galvin.
Galvin, isn't in fact you that hit a guy in the face with a bike lock whose name just so happened to be Freddy Krueger?
Nightmare on Galvin Street. I sure
did.
did. I sure did.
Who names their kid that?
Yeah.
It had to be before the movie.
Was his name Fred Krueger?
Yeah, well, let's see. If I was 12, that would have been 83. When did
It would probably be a little bit later than that. The movie came out when we were, I guess. No,
Somewhere
yeah,
around
before
there,
high
86?
school. You're right. It was before. No, it was before high school.
What year
So
did
probably around 84.
Nightmare on Elm Street come out?
84.
Yeah.
So it would have been 83. So it was before the movie.
Wow.
A year before the movie. Yeah, so he was a jerk. He was like
Clearly, if he deserved to get hit.
he was just like a scumbag burnout, and him and his friends stopped. They were older than us, and they stopped me and my two friends. We were on our bikes, and he came over and he said something to her, and he goes, "Are you trying to be a smart ass?" and like tried to rack me with my bike. And so then they were doing something to my other friend, and I got off my bike and grabbed my bike lock with the chain on it, and he went to say something to me, and I just whacked him in the face.
Do you think Freddy Krueger is somewhere playing a game called Ready Some Where he's like, I once got hit in the face with a bike lock for being a jerk to another kid?
Unless they played it in jail or a graveyard, I'd say he's probably in jail or dead.
Oh, all right. I'm going to put you on hold, Pumpkin. You'll have an opportunity to choose your prizes here when we go to break.
She got it right away. She's a profiler.
I mean, she did a good idea asking the question. She separated it around the room, and she kind of got to know, because sometimes Carmen's a sleeper. I wouldn't mixture Carmen to be somebody to hit somebody with a lock, but you never know. You never know.
You don't know my childhood.
Exactly. I don't. I'm unaware.
Yeah.
I'm unaware.
No.
How's your Dance Revolution going?
Oh my God.
I watched the video of you guys playing.
Yeah.
It's bigger than I thought it would be.
Yeah, because we got the double pad so we can play together. I love that thing.
Yeah.
We're gonna turn it in and get the better version for Xbox, because we got just like the little standalone playset thing.
Right.
So there's not as many songs. A lot of them are in Asian. You know what I mean? So
a lot of the Asian versions.
Yeah,
we're not going to take it.
But no, so, and a lot of kids bop songs. So we are going to get like the better version, which I think is even cheaper. But anyway, I love that thing. And that's what I do, like, instead of my walking pad. So now it's a fight between my walking pad or Dance Revolution of what I'm going to do for my cardio.
Yep.
But I'm telling you, if you're an adult and you're looking for a reason to like move, get a Dance Revolution game. It's so much fun.
Yeah, there's any of those things that you can do that, get you moving and doing stuff. I remember the UFC had the fight thing on the Xbox where you could actually fight and do this stuff.
Do the moves and stuff.
That was good. I used to do that. That was fun.
Well, even the VR, they have boxing on that.
Yeah.
I don't know how to set it up, though. I have to have Chad do it for me. So I like this because I can do it myself when he's not home.
Right.
But the boxing, that thing's scary because those punches look like they're coming at you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Carmen, they're not.
I know, but have you seen like the kids and the people that play the VR and they'll be like jumping out of a plane and they straight up belly
jump
flop
off of something,
on the floor?
I think those people should be immediately killed. They should be taken out of it. Like if you're walking on a high rise and you fall out and you dive into the TV set, you should be murdered.
It's hard to do when you're watching it, when you're feeling that thing. You're throwing very
off. It's so
off.
realistic.
It'll fool you.
It really does.
Don't go to a 3D movie then.
Listen, no, it's way more intense than that. 3D movies have nothing on the VR.
No.
Back
in the 80s, they tried to do 3D movies every once in a while, and you go and see something, and all they had was a Chinese yo-yo that used to come out at you.
Yeah, there was like one little knife that they would throw or something.
Right. And everybody do this.
Yeah, but the VR is so realistic. Like, you're in that world.
I got to try the VR porn. I'll tell you what I've been watching.
Go to Carmen's house.
Yeah, she's got all
Carl, will you show me? I'll come over today. Will you show me how to do it?
Don't come to my house, but you can ask Chad. He'll help you.
No, that's not nearly as much fun as if you help me.
I have seen some videos where they say this really feels real because somebody walked in the room. And,
Can I tell you though? My story of Chad's birthday present inspired somebody. And they reached out and they were like, I talked my wife into it. What is the website? We have to do this tonight. No one you know, just a listener. He reached out to me on like Instagram, but he's like, I talked my wife into it. We have to do it tonight. So I need the website. Please help me. And so I feel like he was like, thank you.
Did they go get the accessories?
Much. I don't know. I didn't want to get into it that much.
Yeah.
He just asked for the website and I said, good luck, have fun. So
Yeah,
It's something to try. I'm telling you.
I think my wife would try it. I don't think she cares about
The virtual threesome?
Yeah, I don't think she'd care about that. I think she would try it.
Yeah, because again, it's pretty
It's the
harmless.
same as like putting porn on while you're doing it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
It's really no different.
Are you into porn at all while you're doing it?
Me?
Yeah.
Not really,
Yeah,
but
chicks don't dig that like guys do.
well, I don't mind it.
Right.
But
She
it's
don't mind it either, but she doesn't want it.
right. Like usually, like if I put it on, it's for him. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Plus,
Like,
it's weird when the dancing bear comes out.
Yeah. But for the most part, no, we just put on a YouTube playlist and
I just have
get going.
I just have a video loop of girls crying.
Wait.
Is that something?
Yeah.
Nothing gets you going more. Yeah.
You may have a problem.
All right, we got to take a break. We'll come back before we get out of here. It's the Mike Calta Show. If you want to be a part of the show, 800-771-1025. I'll take your phone calls when we come back. This is 1025 The Bone. I have a question.
Okay.
How can I stop getting certain kinds of spam mail? Is that even possible?
Spam mail?
Or email.
Email.
So there, if you open it up, usually at the very top or at the very bottom, you can unsubscribe.
Well, but I'm not talking about like I'm on a bunch of PR lists. So I got a thing today that I want to unsubscribe to. It is the anti-Muslim something. Some Muslim is suing a department store for getting. Well, I don't care about any of that. Still, get me out of here.
Yeah.
But because I'm in the media, they send me all this stuff, so I could just go unsubscribe to those.
Yeah,
I'm
because
talking about.
I've done that before.
Sono Bello, Windows by Anderson, anything GLP-1 related. I get them spammed every day. Every day I get the same ones. And tin roofs, metal roofing. They want to do metal roof on my home. I get like 5 or 6 of the same categories every day.
Stuff that you never signed up for.
Nothing that I signed up for. Nothing that's on a subscription list that you can unsubscribe from. And I can block it, but they come up with a new email address the next day. It's insane.
Well, you can block like individual words. Like if you can put like if say it's solar,
Sonobello.
Yeah, whatever it is, like whether it's the company or it's like the service, you can type in that word and it'll block email. I mean, it'll put it like in a trash,
Like, you know what one of the new ones is that that copper hose that shrinks down, and then when you turn it on, it expands.
Yeah.
I'm getting inundated with ads for that from different email addresses. I just put in copper hose.
I had solar blocked because I got tons of emails for solar panel
Solar is one of
companies.
them.
So
I don't even know what
solar just blocked it.
Sonobello is, but
Yeah.
I'll never use it because they're constantly trying to do that.
So
Same
even
thing,
Did you
renewal by
Google,
Anderson.
were you looking for a hose?
No, I know. I own one of those hoses already.
Yeah, well, then there you go. Maybe.
Yeah.
It's things once your email, people companies,
they get you.
They sell your email.
Yeah.
And once it's out there, it gets on these lists.
But I mean, there's got to be some way. I mean, it takes me a half hour to go through all my spam email every day.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing it 4 or 5 times a day, and each one I'm doing 30, 40 emails of just delete.
Yeah, you can block the individual words, and it'll automatically. I know it works for in Gmail and Google. You block certain words, and it'll put those in like a trash folder.
I got to do that.
Yeah.
I got to work on that. It's killing me. Mike Calta Show. Good morning.
Hey, Mike, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Just out of curiosity, have y'all listened to Ashley's traffic report this morning?
I'm sorry.
Sounds like she's transitioning. You got a lot of bass in her voice this morning.
Oh no, I haven't heard it, but I will pay attention. Well, I'll pay attention to the rest. Carmen, do we know if anybody's transitioning on our staff?
No.
Okay.
Not that I'm aware of.
Thank you.
Yeah,
She may
she got a lot of bass in her voice this morning.
You may just have a deep voice, but I don't know. Maybe you discovered something. Thank you for the heads up.
Who's he talking about?
The
girl doing
traffic
traffic
girl,
girl?
Ashley.
Oh.
Yeah. Medicine Man, I'm still not talking to you.
Why not? Why are you not?
Because you did not come see our band at Whiskey Willie's.
I couldn't get a ride out there. Look at the weather.
The weather was fine. We played out there. There was no rain or anything, and you find your way to get to every other concert, but you didn't come to ours. And
I gotta tell you, I got sick that day too.
No. Even Love Tiger called in on the show. You've dropped down below.
No,
Love
no,
Tiger.
it was bad. It tastes like mud.
No,
that chicken.
Sorry, you're out. You're out of the.
And
club.
they gave me the crap.
No,
He
you're out of
doesn't
the
care.
club.
He just wants to talk.
Yes.
He'll talk over top of you.
And mostly he just wants to talk about his poop, which makes it even grosser. Ugh. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hey, let Mike know that if you click unsubscribe on some of those, it actually adds him more to email groups.
Oh, all right. I will let him know. Thank you.
Really?
Mike, don't do that. Mike Calta Show, hello.
Mike, when you get in your car and your ass sticks to the seat,
Yes.
what kind of pants are you wearing? Daisy Dukes?
No, like shorts. Maybe it's not my ass, but like, oh, come on. I'm trying to answer the question. I'm more thinking of legs. It's more your legs. You ever get out of the car and your leg is stuck to the seat?
Also, a lot of times you drive without pants on. When
Yeah, of course. What are you talking about?
Obviously.
You guys
That
wear
way you
pants?
don't crease your pants.
Crazy talk.
Put your pants on when you get there.
Yeah. I hang my pants up, get in, you know. Then
Put
I
'em
get
back.
there. Have you ever heard? They call me Calvin Good Pants.
I have heard that a lot. Yeah.
What do we have tomorrow? Is anybody Ronnie D's coming in tomorrow?
Ronnie D's coming in tomorrow.
No
yeah.
comedians this weekend?
No.
What do we got? Nothing good?
I mean, no.
I know.
There's that chick that's going to be at Side Splitters.
Yeah, but she's only there on Saturday night at 10:30.
Oh,
Shank,
yeah.
Princess Shank.
Yeah.
She's so hot. She's only going to be there at Saturday at 10:30, so I'm sure she doesn't get into town until Saturday. But
And what is her deal? Is she part of Barstool or what's her deal?
I don't know. I've seen her on. I'm a follower on Instagram, and I've seen clips of her podcast. She's very funny, but I don't know about her comedy or stand up. Like she'd have been good on the show, but she's not here, I assume. And then I don't know what else is happening in the area. So I
Sarah
just saw,
Weinshank?
Yeah. Yeah. I just saw a thing that Adam Sandler is coming. Adam Sandler will be here on the I forgot the date, 6th of September, I think. He's doing a tour and he's got to stop here in Tampa and in Jacksonville. I'm sure we'll have tickets and more information on that as time goes on.
Do you know
What's that, Adam?
I don't know about that.
Zoltan Kassaz?
I do not.
Kansas?
I do not. That doesn't sound like a real person.
Check him out this weekend at Side Splitters.
All right. Zoltan?
Very funny.
Mike Calta Show, though.
Whenever you're ready. Take your time. It's you. Did you call radio station? Carmen, is this your VR guy?
What could you possibly be doing, sir? We can hear you breathing. All right, thank you.
Can't hear me?
Now, yeah, that wasn't. Now we can hear you, sir. What's happening?
Oh, okay. There's a even quicker way to block all the emails.
Please tell me.
You have an iPhone?
I do.
Okay. If you click on the email, don't open it. Just hold your finger on it and push down. It'll come up real big, and then just slide it up a little bit, and there'll be a little chart down below. The very bottom one says block.
Yeah, but but the problem is I block the sender all the time. I do that all the time. But these spam ones, they make up new emails every day. So it's the same subject line coming from a different email every day.
Right, but eventually they'll slow down a bunch because mine has.
Mine hasn't, but I will try. Yeah, go ahead.
The funny part is when you block them, it puts a little red circle on the right side of that email. And it's funny because you'll block one and you'll see 4 other ones get blocked at the same time because they're all coming from the same place.
Oh, all right. I'm going to try it right now. Thank you, sir. Here we go. I got one right here. It's Service Plus Home Warranty. Protect your home for less. I'm going to hold it down. Then I'm going to press block. And there's a little red line. Ozempic delivered right to your home. I'm going to press block. Okay. And I assume that they're both blocked now. I'm going to delete them and hope they never come back. They'll be here in an hour.
I think you just missed a business opportunity.
What do you got?
Send the Ozempic and sell it on the black market.
No.
Right?
Is there a demand? Is it hard to get? It seems like everybody's on the Ozempic. Nobody's having
But
a
I
problem
think there's a
getting
lot of people that are using, what is the other one? Wegovy.
Yeah.
Wegovy.
But it's a lesser thing, whatever.
Oh, not as good.
What was my brother telling me about? That there's another one.
There's Tirzepatide. There's Zepbound.
No. There's a new one that hasn't been approved yet.
Oh.
But it not only does the fat loss, but it does something it's like some extra thing, and people are like going wild over this stuff.
One. Give me a gallon of that.
Eventually, we're gonna be like, oh, by the way, all that stuff, it's terrible for you.
It
But
doesn't.
you're skinny now.
Even the Ozempic, it doesn't burn fat.
No.
it suppresses your appetite. Your diet, yeah.
Suppresses your appetite, and it helps you process the sugar better. So there's a full board of phone calls here, and of course, Medicine Man is on. And I'm not taking his phone call anymore.
No.
I'm very upset that he was not able to make it onto our show. We have another opportunity, or his poop. We have another opportunity to win $1,000, which is coming up in 12 minutes right now. We're going to give it to you at 10 o'clock. We'll give you the bone of Mike Calta vacay payday keyword. You'll get it and put it in your app, and that'll go for a chance to win $1,000. It'll happen every hour during the day today, and you'll have another opportunity here at 10 o'clock this morning, right before Johnny B comes in for the after show. Now, will JoJo be on the after show? Is this a good time for you to call in and talk to JoJo about the way John Senning treated her so rudely?
I think her and Johnny are fine.